Alright guys, what's up? It's Jimmy James. Catch a all new, not too bad of a podcast talk between me and Suede-be-podcasting coming up. So stay tuned for some Suede-be-podcasting and me, Jimmy James, just shooting the shit.
It is now time to explain to people just what's wrong with me. Yay! Whatever I was talking about, sorry about that. Jesus Christ. That was terrible. And I mean, fucking terrible. Alright, so, I had to hurry up and do something really quick because I couldn't let that shit stick. So, enjoy the rest of this. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I guess we'll find out. We'll find out. Let's see. Let's find out. Oh my god. Did you guys sit and listen to the last episode I made? Holy shit, that was fucking terrible. I think that was probably the first, besides the very first episode, that I was like, considering of deleting. And let me tell you something. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't usually delete anything. Turn my fucking hair off. Wasn't even gonna do a podcast right now. You guys have no idea of how annoyed I was. There was a couple things in there that was fine, but I went back and listened. I'm like, what the fuck? What was I doing? And I know I'm like talking about, words and stuff, which I was like, I wanted to put that on the podcast. And I'm like, oh, man. And I figured how to get a better background, which kind of was a good thing. And where I came up with the title, and I didn't even really explain why it was the title, Rule 8, which I'm telling you now, don't go back and listen. It's fucking terrible. Literally. It's literally like a pile of shit I threw together at the last minute. You gotta remember, sometimes podcasting, well, I'd say most of the time podcasting is like therapy sessions. You gotta just fucking do it. You know what I mean? You gotta go. You gotta go. But this is, that was fucking terrible. I mean, I'm like saying sorry that I put that out there. And it's, how long is it? I want to see how long this was. 70 minutes? Well, there's a couple, there's the Anchor ad. I mean. Okay. This is the third time I'm doing this. I was kind of pissed. Anchor or something happened with my fucking thing. Anyway, so this dude Dax, right? I told you guys a little bit about artist, rapper. He hearted one of my comments. I didn't know he did the Next Rap God 2. Like, I thought that was off of Slim Shady, or Marshall Mathers, Eminem, the Rap God, Rap God. But he made more. But anyway, I wanted to play just this part that had me on my knees. It's coming up in a couple seconds. It's fucking funny, sad, and true. So let me begin to get it together for you. Here we go. Dax dropping fucking a bomb right here. Sad but so true.
Raise their value. I'm still here like a statue staring at you. I will stand the test of time, and if I sit, I'll still be twice as tall with my head in the sky. Looking down at all you birds who talk on Twitter thinking there's power behind your words. Calling me corny behind your computer in the fucking suburbs. You're way too late. I've mastered this and now I'm better than great. In fact, I might just be top 5 all time. Or at least top 10, well, maybe 9. Minus 5 divided by 2. Minus the amount of times we all get to live this life. That's one, don't waste it. You'd be way more successful with Dax on your playlist.
That's it right there. The one where he literally says, I gotta open this up because I want you guys to hear this again. Let's go back. Let's play it. Go back. Dude, where he's talking about the people in the suburbs talking massive shit. You're way too late. Here. First of all, who the fuck is calling this dude corny? I mean, seriously. Who hates that much? Here it is again, one more time.
Tall with my head in the sky, looking down at all you birds haters who talk on Twitter thinking there's power behind your words. Calling me corny behind your computer in the fucking suburbs. You're way too late. I've mastered this and now I'm better than great. In fact, I might just be top 5 all time. Or at least top 10, well, maybe 9. Minus 5 divided by 2, minus the amount of times we all get to live this life. That's one, don't waste it.
That's you got to see it in the video too. It's funny. I've heard it like this is about my 5th or 7th time I heard it, but yeah, this dude made some really good shit, man. Like I literally hit him up again, and I don't really post that much on I really don't post that much on YouTube. Like not on everything I see, but I put that at that's the next rap god, okay? And then I put on the he also made his trailers good too. I know this is whose line is it, but I figured I would mix in some songs, some good songs with some good verses in there. You know, like I was thinking, yeah, I'll switch it up a little bit. So whose line is it 3? But some music. I'm thinking like lyrical stuff. And by the way, his official music video was Child of God. It was really good. I haven't heard all the shit yet. I just found out about him like 2 days ago. So he's done some shit with Dax, Dr. Dre featuring Eminem. Eminem Forgot About Dre remix. I haven't even heard this one yet. I like it also in the beginning. He has these sayings. This is true too, because I can't believe I never really thought about saying this. The average human, was it the average adult? Let's see how it says it. I gotta see how he says it. The average, oops, hold on. The average human being's attention span is 12 seconds. That is a true statement. Why do you think when you watch, here's something that a lot of people don't know, and I've learned, nobody told me this, I just kind of learned it as I was going, like when you're watching a movie or TV show, more in the last, I'd say, it's been going on for a while, but more in the last 15 years, but why do you think there's so many frame cuts? You know, camera angles, 2 different cameras, 3 different cameras, and they cut every couple seconds. Or they got to go to something every couple seconds. That's because your attention span. And I was thinking about this the other day. What if it was actually on another YouTube channel? I was thinking about this is what brought it up into my mind. I'm like, they were talking about the BBC's first computer and how they lent it out to children. And you see like 5 kids around this one computer. You just type into it. Nothing special. No games on it. They weren't playing any. It was lent to the schools. It was hard to get at first, back in the 70s. So, yeah, something in there. I don't remember the date. And I'm like, look at, there's 5 kids around this one thing. Like nowadays, kids got 2 fucking tablets. They got a phone, tablets. They got one for the car, one for the house, one for this room, one for over there, one for school. You know, like it's ridiculous. I remember. I don't want to get too deep into it, but I remember when I was young and I had a phone. I didn't get my first. It was a mobile phone, a mobile phone, until I was 18, and it was the big fuckers too. You know, the ones with the antenna, and you had to have like roaming charges and shit, and you got billed like I don't know, a shitload. It was a weird thing. I don't know. I mean, I can go back further than that. And I was talking about reminiscing and being in a nostalgic mood the other day. So I can go back to the fucking car phone. People are like, you mean Alexa? No, I mean a car phone. Literally. It was a phone like you would see in a house, but only in a car. And then technology took over. But the point of all this is what I'm getting at. So what if we didn't have that growing up? And I'm not talking about me. I didn't have that. We actually went outside and played with shit. Played games, hockey, football, basketball. I mean, you name it, baseball. We did it. I mean, we played tag. Like, that was a game that I thought, like, I'm the best at. Because I was never it. So, alright, that's enough of me
going on and going on. Maybe I'll throw this in like at the end so you guys can just be like, So I'm gonna look for some of the best lyrics out there. It's gonna take me a while. I hope you appreciate this shit. My therapy, folks. So either this is the end or stay right there. Stay right there. Don't go nowhere. Jimmy James saying, be right back. Oh, I'm gonna kill this fly. It's been just driving me nuts. Be right back.
Yep.
Suede-be-podcasting.
What
What's
it
up,
do,
buddy?
man? What's up? What's up?
Yo, Wish, real quick, before I fucking forget this, I've been wanting to ask you, on your podcast, right?
Mm-hmm.
When it says Suede-be-podcasting, right? Was that me sending that to you?
No.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, that sounds like me, like, because I remember doing that, like, actually saying that, but I was like, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I've been wanting to tell you that part, Suede-be-podcasting, I thought that was cool, and I'm like, it sounds like me fucking around with my audio.
That's my guy, Alex, that I knew since 3rd grade.
Oh, all right. Oh, Alex, you're still seeing him? Like,
No. That's my homeboy.
no, I mean, you still live with it. Like, are you still see him? Like, you could see him, or is he still like? I got some boys that are, we've been since school, but fucking life, family, people move, so you get to see him still. That's cool.
Yeah, he still lives in the same city, you know.
That's Alex, your boy, giving a shout out to.
Shouts to Alex, man, the Calm Above.
Yeah, man. From who?
He has his own company called the Calm Above, where he does like DJing, and then, he does.
That's great.
Yeah.
I was just weird. That's weird. I was just looking at DJ Khaled because he dropped the September 3rd, 2020. He dropped them, and I was talking about attention span, but I'll get into all that. So your boy's a DJ.
Yep, DJ Me, bruh.
DJ Me, bruh?
Yeah, Me, bruh.
You got hold up. I know how to spell DJ.
Yeah,
DJ. How do you spell it? You know spell it?
You have DJ, and then it's M-E, me, then bruh, B-R-U-H.
B-R-U-H-I, because I will drop that in there. Does he did he do Anchor? Like, have you had a conversation with him?
Yeah, absolutely.
So he did that for you, Suede-be-podcasting, DJ.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like a big thing. It's like literally 3 words, but
yep.
You should get his ass on Anchor, or fuck. So
bro,
hard.
He's a smart dude and everything, bro. Like,
dude, you gotta know, you gotta be somewhat up in the head, like smarter. I don't want to say smart or not smart, because this is saying just do editing with anything, video, audio. It just takes patience and yeah. So
yeah.
what is he? That's what he does for a living, though. Is that his main thing? Like a lot of things, people DJ on the side.
No, he's like a manager of a warehouse. The guy he's 2 classes away from getting his master's degree in PR, public relations.
Yeah, I was gonna say public relations, right?
Yep.
That's nice. Fuck, man, shit. Well, this is what it's weird though. We just had a podcast out of nowhere. I was going to hit you up, but I was like, I don't know if he's up yet. And I've been so busy right now. I got so much shit I had to put down in my last episode. Oh my god, bro! I wanted to kill myself.
Why
it was
is that?
bad. It's just because I was rambling the fuck on. Like, I wasn't rambling on. I was literally reading something.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just me talking about like 10 of the most words that English words that are mispronounced or misused that will get your blood boiling if you're a like English major or somebody like that. Like, example, literally, like that was one of the words. I think it was number 1. Literally, people use it wrong.
Literally means what?
Like, I'm literally talking to Suede-be-podcasting right now in real time, but you literally won't hear it until later. But the way people use it, like I said, it's on the last podcast. I could literally just, well, no, it's not it.
They use it I
literally died laughing. That's the use it. That's it.
They use it as a figure of speech, which is the opposite of literally.
It's basically fact of now, like of right now, fact of now. Like, I don't know.
but I got into it. There was 10 of them that I just did, and then I was like, I made like, I wrote down some shit. I was so bored, I just started writing down shit and jotting down. I keep saying jotting. It's been bothering me. Jotting. And like sayings like enjoy the little things. Like I didn't make that up. Enjoy the little things in life, you know, like shit like that. Then I just start writing down my own shit, like trying to make up sayings. I'm like, fuck, I didn't say this on the podcast. I was like, you guys fucking try to do that, man. You try to fucking make up sayings. This shit's tough. I came up with 8 of them. So
It ain't easy, that's for sure.
yeah, it's not, dude. I don't know. Like I just started writing this shit down, and I was like, this sounds like more like human race type of shit than what I'm saying here.
What do you mean?
All right, like my grandfather used to say to believe nothing you hear and half of what you see. You know,
I like that.
I got that from my grandfather. Correct? It's a known saying. Believe nothing.
Yeah,
You hear and half. Everybody knows that. Or go ahead. You like
Jay-Z
that?
has a song with that. Yeah, I love that saying.
All right. If this, and then I got like some are like crap. This is the one. This is not really a saying. This is almost like a half a paragraph, but it's like your wisdom will get you. I'm sorry. Your wisdom will get you far in life. The how to things will get you even further. Truth will bring you peace, but most of all, knowing everything will only tempt to know one more thing. Like tempt to know you one more thing. So it's like I got in a whole deep fucking state there.
Mm-hmm.
And that was just the first one. And then I went on more and more, and I was like, I got to stay on track, but these are getting really long.
Yeah, I'm surprised you still use pen and pencil, bro.
Pen and paper. I do that in Audio Lab, bro. The 2 that I dropped, like I did 2 verses, like just fucking around. I'm speeding them up a little bit, and I'm leaving the commas out of them. I know you might not know what I'm talking about, but talking about the Audio Lab.
How's your penmanship?
Like writing things?
Yeah. How's your handwriting?
It's all right, dude. I always thought I had good handwriting, but like as I aged, I think I just got so used to texting. So if it's
now it's like shitty.
Yeah,
Everybody writing
shitty.
like shitty. Yeah.
I talked about that, dude. Like that's I don't know why I got into that. That was one of my last episodes. Before that, how you can't read people's handwriting. It's weird, dude. I cover almost everything, bro. Yeah, I was on Who Knows or Rule 8. They were like my 2 last episodes. Like Who Knows, and then I did Rule 8. The beginning of them. Oh, I might hit it. Oh, you mean hit that? But I wanted you to hear like the way I put it together, because I can't rap like in freestyle. I talk about this how I can't do any of that shit. Like I can't, maybe a little bit, but if you give me let me write it down or text it down or whatever, I'll get really fucking creative. And I did 2 of these, and I still got to do a 3rd one. And I'm like, dude, you should get this while you're playing with your sticks.
You hear it?
Oh, of course, dude. That shit's loud.
I'm trying to text. One of the guys on Xbox is asking to join the podcast.
Really? Who?
Yeah. E.T. Young kid. He's like 19. Yeah,
E.T.
new guy.
Oh, he knows you're on a podcast right now? Hold up, fuck.
Yeah, he's spamming me Xbox invites and shit like that. So I told him.
Spamming you Xbox? How's he know you're doing a podcast? Oh, you told him.
I told him, yeah. Because he's sending me party invites. Like, he sent me like 9 party invites in a row.
Yeah. Somebody wants to be heard, dude. Why? What's does he have the Anchor app? Did you tell him about it?
Nah, that's my first time telling him. Now you got me talking to people about it.
Dude, how the fuck do you think it gets around? Like when I talk about, if I ever talk about my podcast, I always mention depends on the context. Most of the time I'll mention you. Like I got my buddy, a girlfriend of mine, and such into it because, you know, they're in not you, like some people are in the mental state where they just don't have anybody to talk to, release, you know, and it's good. But I don't understand why did this kid know about it beforehand, or he just, I'm doing a podcast, I want to join?
Bro, it was just random as hell, bro. This is all just random.
So
You know,
yeah, I've had people do that with my. I don't think you're the only one ever on Xbox because, besides from some certain other person, that I have actually talked to and like had on a podcast. Like, I don't know, I talked to people about it, but I never asked.
yeah,
I had people get interested, like, "Whoa, what's your shit about?" I'm like, I don't know, dude. Just go listen to it. I don't know. It's not really nothing special. It's just whatever. It is what it is.
yeah. Like, you know, people love to come on your podcast, bro. Like,
Dude, I don't know about with love. I just don't know how I'm getting so many fucking listeners, bro. Like, it's just constantly like that picture I sent you is like that, little red dot means somebody's listening to your shit, and I'm seeing that light up so much, and I even, like I said, I want to get to the part where there's the rhyme about it, like appreciating the followers, and I'm calling them retards, but it's really me that I'm a retard. I don't. But what are you gonna say to this? What's his name on the Xbox? What's his
Et Eric.
So, or ET, that's fine. ET wants to join. Does he? Like I said, does he? You just randomly said you can't play because you're on a podcast, and he just was like, "I want to join."
Bro, he said, I'm a podcast demon, bro. Let me come on.
He's a podcast demon.
Yeah.
Does he have his own show?
No. He's a kid, bro. He's a kid. I can't lie. You know, based on what we're gonna talk about.
Have you talked to him yet? Like on mic?
Yeah, like we can talk every day. You know, he's
You've
like
been
into cars. He's into like cars, and he's a smart kid. He's a pretty smart kid. He's into entrepreneurship and shit like that. Like, he's a dope gaming setup. You know, with his PC gaming and everything.
Yeah. You think he's like by you talking to him, can you sense like a philosopher type people? Some people are like just that type of way.
Nah, he's gonna piss you off, but I think he's gonna make good content.
Why would he piss me off?
Huh?
Why would he piss me off?
You're a Philly guy, man. You're kind of easy to piss off.
Nah, man, we hold our feelings inside, dude. I told you, bro. Like, it ain't gonna piss me off. Like, only if it's not like I've never podcasted with three. We've never done this. I don't think. Have you? We don't never podcasted with three people before. More than that, right?
Nope.
Let me see.
Never did it.
Invite your friends. You can invite and friends.
Me, you, and Michelle were supposed to do one.
We were yeah. Everything got really fucked up there. Rose, Real Intelligence. She's supposed to do one, but with me. And I said maybe you'll feel more comfortable meeting. But I don't know. She just, like I said, meeting Suede. I was like, Suede did it. I was like, once you do it, it's really not a big deal. Like, you know what I mean? Like, after you do it for a while, you've been doing these for a while now. I could count and see, actually. I know you're like up there. I'm going to tell you exactly how many podcasts we did. I know this is number 7. Counting the trailer, this would be, if this goes out and I publish this would be 76 publishes that I made. I have some in like that I haven't done yet. I didn't even know it was that high. Some of them are what do you call, like, just trailers, but I try to count. I counted all. They count all of them. If you go to your analytics, they count every one. So you came on Suede-be-podcasting. All right, so
podcasting.
Suede-be-podcasting. Find you.
Sean Connery.
Sean. Yeah, no, I wasn't trying to. Yeah. Suede-be-podcasting. Stuck between a rock and a hot place. Me and Nicolas Cage were in a movie together. He pulled my pants down and gave me a. I'm not gonna get too crazy here. All right. Yeah. It was nice enough to give me. Let me see. Let's talk. This is the first one you came on January 23rd, and that is up 2021 because that was the first time you came on. It was right after I did Boredom, Life, Fuck, but I didn't spell it like that. Yeah, and then I did one more trailer, you see, and then because I was like trying to figure something out, and then you came on. Let's talk about it with Dwayne. That's how it is. Let's talk about it with Dwayne as special guest. Is that how I have it? Yeah. Oh, goddamn. I didn't mean to play that loud. Let's talk about it with Dwayne as special guest. It should be as a. See, good thing I go back and read this shit. So that's one. I believe this is 2. I could count them fast enough to listen to them. Whoops. I still love that I recorded that. To Wood End, run from it. This part here. I don't know how good you could hear it, but that was. Did you hear that good, or are you still talking to your boyfriend?
You're my boyfriend, so I'm still talking to him.
You always know what to say, bud.
Yeah.
This is fucking crazy. Well, I'm a white guy. There's black people in my neighborhood. This guy matching into the night. I can't see him. He's just not there. Oh, he blinked. Nah, I don't want to get too dopey racist. Yeah, nah me, motherfucker, shit. Fucking Ronald. I gotta get Ronald back on it. Ronald, I don't know what the fuck came. I don't know. I always say this. I wasn't trying to impersonate any black person. I just didn't realize it came out like that.
He doesn't even sound black.
He sounds old black. You were right, because when you said it, I was like, yeah, I was thinking about like an old black slave.
Oh, old black slave. Yeah,
and you got it right away.
Black slave. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, damn, shit was funny. Okay.
Yeah, but he's trying to get on the podcast today, bro. Like, this guy's like shocking me right now.
What do you mean he's shocking you? How old is he? A young kid?
19.
Dude, download the file. I don't know. You don't have to download. I don't think you have to download. Oh, goddamn, dude. You got it already?
Yeah, I said, bro, you got to download the Anchor app. He's like, bro, I found Suede-be-podcasting. I'm like, I didn't tell you the name of my podcast. Like, how the hell?
All right, well, I don't know. Is there an option for you to invite up there? I don't know, because I'm usually the one host, and it has me host, and you connect it. Like, that's what it says.
Bro, I want to get into this deep shit, bro. This heavy shit.
We will, bro. We got time. Now I remember what you started saying, because I wrote some of it down, but you want to get into nanotechnology and shit like that. But when you said vaccines, I was like, yeah, I was about to sleep, because I don't want to talk about that.
Well, how come?
Here you go. How come bullshit? Come on, dude.
I need to know, bro. I need to know.
And now you know. And if you don't know, now you know.
Now you know.
All right, so I'm still counting the episodes you've been in. How come is because it's boring and I don't talk about it in real life. Like, literally. I don't wear my mask in places. People look at me. I'm like, right? Like, there's half the people wear them, half the people don't. Like, nobody really cares unless you're working there.
You're not masked and vaxxed? Oh, man.
I ain't getting fucking sick. Come on, bro. Dude, like, if I would have been, like, I would have got this disease or whatever the fuck bullshit. I'm not saying it's bullshit. I'm saying if I would have ever got this bullshit of the fucking beer virus, I would have had it and been dead, or I would have had it and been flushed through my system. Like,
do you believe you had it?
No, I said I would have had it, and if I had it, it's been flushed through my system. I'm from Philly. Like, I wash my hands and shit. I've always done that. But, like, when I go out, yeah, I mean, other than that, dude, there's no reason. Like, I don't really care about people talking about their vaccine, and it's like, I don't give a fuck, dude. Like, if you would like to talk about it, great, go to your podcast. Like, like, honestly, dude, like, I don't like talking about religion, and I made that exception the one time to talk about Trump, and that was interesting because I learned it from new perspective. Unless you have anything new to add on to it,
completely new.
All right, that's what I'm going to say. Unless you have something new to add on to the vaccine where it's not going to be so boring and it mixes into what you were saying about nanotechnology.
Yeah.
Dark shit. Like, that is interesting. But I didn't know if you wanted to talk about vaccines. Like, well, did you take your vaccine? Did you take your second dose there, bud? Like one of those types of guys, Here's my...
When have I ever been that type of guy?
Not you, but I'm saying normal, not you.
When have I been the traditional, quoting the common, bullshit out there?
No. That's not you, dude. That's why I have you on my podcast. And that's why I talk to you in general. But I'm saying I don't want people to be like, anybody, not even me. Like, just, I'm thinking of that general bullshit. Like you said, is like, I got my card to prove it. They give you the card. It's like fucking bigger than your wallet. and you got to carry it around for what purpose? Like,
You got to staple it to your forehead.
it's so fucking backwards, dude. Everything is backwards. It's just so stupid. Staple it to your forehead, yeah.
Yeah,
I
sure.
remember one of Jerry Seinfeld's jokes, about driving a cab, and he goes, "All you need is a face." Like all you need is a face to drive a cab. Like in New York is what he was talking about.
Right.
Oh, this is Jerry Seinfeld. All you need. I could really do him good. I'm just not.
I mean, you're pretty good at impersonations, bro.
I was just talking about that too. No, I was. I could do old Jerry Seinfeld. Like I literally just said, and this is on my podcast, it's on this one, the one I was about to release. It says, when I grew up, I heard Jim Carrey, when he was a kid, he would stare in the mirror and do funny faces, right? And some impersonate. And that's what he said. I was a kid when I heard that. Well, I was already doing that too. And that inspired me more to want to do just voices, but not just impersonation. I wanted to do like, thank you, come again, like, quickie mark type dudes and Indians, and Japanese,
and black dudes.
Yeah. I mean, well, yeah. They're pretty easy, right? What's the hardest? What's the long? Wait, I gotta get this joke out. What's long and hard on a black guy?
His rap sheet.
No, first I was gonna say kindergarten. Where's the first grade? First grade.
That's hilarious.
With long and hard on a black dude, first grade. There's a kidney. I don't know. I know it was funny because you think dick. No, it's the first grade.
Yeah.
There's so many fucking black jokes, dude. It's funny as hell. But we talked about that.
Yeah.
Somewhere in our
prison record.
Yeah. When you said his rap sheet, what's long and hard? Oh, that's rap sheet's not. It doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't. Almost cuts it.
Yeah. Kindergarten is more funny. I can't cat.
Yeah, well, that's the original way it's done, dude. Before we get into deep, so I'm gonna count this. That's 1, 2, because I have to get this done. It's gonna drive me nuts.
Let's do it.
No. It's how many podcasts you've been in with me and you, just me and you on this show. So it's 1, 2, 3.
At least 5.
3, 4. 5. No, 5, 6. I'm almost at the end here. I'm just flying through it. 7. 7. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. Yes, 7, 8, 9, and then storytelling duo. The list. This is your bonus. 10. It's Suede, me, movies, BS, and editing.
Oh, shit.
That was the last. Wait, was that the last? November 18th? Yeah, that was the last time you were on. November 18th. We did a 1 hour and 38 minutes. Oh, longer than that. 1 hour and 38 minutes. Yeah, 1 hour and 39 minutes, whatever. Me and you. Minus like ad. That was the last time we had a podcast together. I mean, we talked pretty much every day. So, yeah. So we've been 10 to 11 times. I must have miscounted. But at least 10. Crazy, right?
I want to get so X-rated on your shit, bro, but...
I want to put some balls in some holes.
So, X-rated, R-rated type shit.
What do you want to talk about?
No, I'm just saying.
Good.
Only if I can last that long in the bedroom, bro. Like, it should be fire.
It gets gay as shit. Dwayne with the other gayness comes up. The gaydar just want.
What do you mean?
It's okay if you're gay, dude. Everybody's gay. Everyone, everybody's gay once in a while.
Yeah, everybody's a little gay here and there.
Yeah.
Gotta balance it out.
Yeah, dude. I was gay back in the day. You know what I mean? Like I tried it. Everybody experimented.
I just experimented with weed.
Yeah, I experimented. I realized I like the opposite sex just a little bit more.
Absolutely.
By the way, since we're talking, I'm going to have podcasts in 8 through 10. I really believe 5 through 7 was such a professional. It was, in my opinion, it was professionally done from my view. And when I did podcasts, and the 5 through 7 was way better. The 1 through 4, I was all over the place, but I was trying to, because I've never done that before. So the second one was better, and then 8 through 10 I have coming up, which I was gonna put out as a trailer, but since we're talking, I might as well just let it go now. It's less work I have to do, so many buttons to push. So got to get on to the end of it. Like a guest, like I'm going to talk about getting guests. I've had my father, you, somebody, and there's one or two that I have in there that I have not released yet.
Bro, I can send so many people your way, bro.
Oh, it's not about it's. I can get people, dude. There's just sometimes I just don't want to. I'm used to you. It's like
it's a chemistry thing.
Yeah. I don't mind getting somebody new on. I might break their balls a little bit or chops if it's a woman. I don't know what the fuck.
I think that'd be great. That's what you're gonna do to ET. He's gonna do that to you. So.
See, I will like certain people, like when I said, doesn't she have a great voice for podcasting? And then it was right back at me, because it's funny that two different people around the same time said that. I'm like, did they talk to each other? You guys said that about me, and I'm saying that about somebody else. And you got a really good radio voice. And then a third person said it. And this was all right as I was starting podcasting. So I was like, then I had to explain where the voice came from. And I even talked about it today. I said, Suede said this the other time, last time. You got to love hearing yourself talk. Some shit. Like I said that. Because what you said you got to love hearing your own voice.
You have to.
Right. To a point, bro. I don't listen to all my podcasts. Like, I don't go back and listen to all of them, except when I have to, or now it's more professionally done. But, I can't hear myself speaking now. I don't have the headset connected like that.
Yeah.
I don't know how yours, you just talk and it's just, you could hear yourself from like the sound of the room. Like, how it's called like live hearing, like you hear yourself through your headset when you talk.
Yeah, that shit drives me nuts, bro.
It depends. Like you just can hear yourself better. I actually prefer that way, but I can't get it that way. Only if I do it through like a Wi-Fi scenario with the Steel Series. But I don't like it. I like it the other way. It's like a slight second behind.
Yeah. As long as I can't hear my voice and we can have this conversation, we're going to be great, bro.
Talking about conversation. So you're saying this dude ET. Listen, man, I would do what I would do with him. Like, I would do like a test. Like, I would say we would start our chatter. Like, this could be the rambling on part. I can add it at the end, the bonus, whatever. And then we could get into what you want to talk about. Because, like, the nanotech, like, I didn't forget about it.
Yeah, the genetics, human genome project, all that shit.
Right. I watched it a little bit. And I liked it because I wanted to save it because I was too busy doing other things. And then you said that, and I was funny because I just was mentioning about the average attention span of like any human is 12 seconds. And then that's why I was saying, why do you think there's so many? We talked about this a little bit where there's different camera angles and some sets have 3 cameras, like on a TV show. There's always something moving. It's because that's your attention span. Dax, that video, Rap God 2 has it. One of those videos, that dude, I didn't know about him until the other day.
Right.
And then I said something on his YouTube thing, and he fucking hard at me, and I was like, cool, dude. Like, I mean, I don't really go on YouTube and comment all that much, but for artists to like see you and recognize you is like appreciative. And I was like, that's cool, dude. I appreciate it. Straight fire, dude. Like 5 minutes worth or 20 minutes worth of shit. But what he says at 13 minutes and 28 seconds in of that was fucking funny as hell, dude. On Twitter. You've heard it or like?
Nope.
Oh, really, bro? You should just, I would say hear the whole song. I got the song. I got that part on the podcast. But if you got like, I know you're on the game or whatever, right? But if you got YouTube and you just go to the Rap God 2 1328 and just listen from there, it's about 15 seconds. He dude, was like laughing my ass off.
Of M?
Of Dax. D-A-X. Dax, yeah. I'm a rapper. The next Rap God 2 1328 in. It was funny. There's a lot of good shit, like the tectonic plates he mentions. Like everybody was kind of like saying the same shit. Like I was thinking, like I was like, damn, it's kind of starts out like slow and then it picks up and then he gets actually like fucking he starts dropping bars and dropping bombs and it's just sick, dude. It's fucking sick.
Yeah, he sounds like he's amazing.
Yeah, dude. For me, like I didn't even know who the fuck he was. I wanted to, like I said, I wanted to play this for you. Well, I wanted to get the 1328. I don't know how it sounds in the background, but like I said, I know on my phone. I could go on my TV. All right, you're gonna hear 10 minutes was the warm up. Ready? Just tell me how that sounds. Does that sound good?
Yep.
Oh, you could hear that? All right, because I was at 1328 and hit the fucking RB button, so it's easy to get to here. This is at 1321. Listen what he says real quick.
Way more successful with Dex on your playlist, because I rap about motivation, which you lack, because if you focused on yourself, you wouldn't have time to go online. Spend your time there. Shit on Dex. Oh, it's sad. You know I've never had someone more successful tell me I'm whack. And I forgot I'm black. I'm supposed to rap about guns.
No, that's not it. It's 1228. Jesus Christ. But he's good. He's good, bro. I went to 12. It's always get that mixed up. 1228. Let me pull it up.
Yeah, he sounds hilarious, bro.
Oh, he's fucking great. Right here. Wait. I don't know why it's on this. You know, we could go on. Oh, let me pause it while I skipped it. We can go on to this thing with Spotify where we can listen to music with each other, but that's a whole other like episode. I'm trying to find this part. It's about where. Wait. Dude, this, I'm telling you, bro, you'll fucking like him. Like right here, I think might be it. Hmm. I don't know where it is on Spotify. I know where it is on YouTube. I don't know why I just didn't play it on YouTube first. Because like I'm like Spotify and YouTube is just a little different with the timing. And I'm like, it's that one, there's so many parts, but once you hear it, you're gonna dude, it's 20 fucking minutes long, bro. Come on. I mean, he made one was 10, one was 6, one was 10, like this was 20. And for me to like the last artist that I really liked was, I'll find this for you, but the last artist I really liked was NF. You know, and then Dax, this is the good one. Like he's just not every song, but this is it right here though. I found it. Like I don't know how good it's gonna come out. Wait, I go back. It was 1328. Can you hear this good? Hold on.
I've mastered this and now I'm better than great. In fact, that might just be top 5 all time. Or at least top 10, well, maybe 9. Minus 5 divided by 2. Minus the amount of times we all get to live this life. That's one no wasted. You'd be way more successful with Dex on your playlist.
Yep. And Dax then went on to my playlist, dude. What he says about fucking like Twitter and the suburbs, dude. I don't know how good you could hear it. Like, is it coming out like echoey-ish? Because I don't know.
Yeah, it's coming out a little echoey-ish.
Well, I would see. I don't know. I know this doesn't hang up the. Can you still hear me?
Mm-hmm.
I know I could do this new episode of Monday Morning. Oh, that's fucking Bill Burr. Okay. Let me know. You still there?
Oh yeah, I'm still here.
All right. Just keep checking here. I'm gonna go into YouTube, right? And usually when I play it on this is how I play shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know. All right. So like for example, let me go to what I just. You should be able to hear this actually exactly. Wait, like you're listening to it. Let me just get to the.
Like every time I go back and listen to your podcast, bro.
Could you hear that?
Your voice always sounds way better.
You sound all right. Just let me know if you could hear this. Hold up.
Yeah.
You hear that?
No,
I'm sorry.
no.
Can you hear it now?
I don't hear anything.
All right. Wait. I'm gonna mute myself and see if you could hear it. Let me know.
All right.
Hold up. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You didn't hear anything, right?
Nope.
Okay. Cool. It's so you could probably hear it like this, right? You can hear that.
No, I can't. No.
You can't hear that? Wow, that's weird. I could do that any other time and it works. Anyway. Oh, shit. Okay. All right. 1 sec. Yo.
You?
All right. I had to reconnect my mic.
Yep.
You didn't hear any of that, right?
Nothing at all.
It's funny that, like, I could do that any other time when I'm recording. Like, I just mute my mic and it still picks up, not like great audio quality, but if you ever heard any of the shit I put on there before, then that's, pretty much it. That's the way I do it. Little tricks there. Little tricks you can learn. Anyway,
yeah.
I was thinking you should watch. It's 20 minutes, but I mean, offline on podcast, dude, I would love your feedback because this dude's been around. Oh, I meant to go back. He's been around. His first official video was about God. Wait, was that the official? No. Do you believe in God, dear God? That's his first one. It wasn't too bad. I liked it. I really I listen to people's lyrics and rhymes and shit. So there's not too many rappers I could tolerate out there, dude. Like, there's not at all. Like, fucking drives me nuts. Some of these rappers are so fucking bad, bro. It's just like, just stop. Just stop, like, no more. Please, no more. But
Philly rappers or?
Just, no, rappers in general, dude. Like, I'm talking about people that there's a difference between, like, somebody who could rap about anything. You're just throwing shit and syllables together and hopefully it rhymes, like you, two, boo, screw, all of us together. Like, it's just oh my god, the mumble rap shit.
Yeah.
I've hated it. Like, I didn't even know that was a thing. Like, back when I heard what was it, I don't know who the fuck it was, but one of those guys were like just going I'm like, what the fuck? And then what do you call came out, Eminem and Bobby, Homicide. Logic, yeah. Homicide. The fucking song Homicide. That, yep. I was like, they kind of destroyed it. Plus, I mean, Eminem made Comic-Con. This is years ago. So, like, he kind of destroyed fucking mumble rappers. So that was that. Anyway,
yeah, we're from a different era of rap,
Yeah, I was talking about that too, like, a little bit, because I had to get into that. Like, I don't want to go on music all the time because, like, music's music, it's good, but when I find something new, it's rare, and I want to tell everybody, like, yo, you should listen to this. This is something you'll like, and I want you to hear it. That's why when I hit you up and shared it with you, you say I don't be sharing shit. I'm like, he can't say I be not sharing.
Yeah, I'm tired of begging you to share shit.
I share plenty with you, dude. Like, I sent you the Dax thing. Why didn't you watch it, bro?
I mean, I heard Dax. I know Dax.
No, you just the 20-minute one I was just telling you about. He rapped for 20 fucking minutes, bro, just nonstop. And the way his attitude, though, it's not just that. I'm saying you gotta. I want your opinion on his attitude. Like, he is like, I think he's like evolved. You remember how we're talking about evolved and shit? But in a different way. I think he's like that. He's not signing with nobody. He talks about, like, how money's not important. That's not, like, you got to listen to all that shit. Kind of like NF is with the mental state. He's like that, but on a different slate.
Have you ever heard of a guy named Hopskin?
Hopskin. Hopskin. Like Hopkins disease?
I think it's Hopkins.
I know it's Hopkins. I know. Yeah. I've heard of Hopkins disease. Yeah, no, I don't know who the Hopkins is.
Shit, what is that?
I don't know, some fucking guy named Holly. Wasn't it a black guy? I don't remember. No, it was a baseball player, right?
You gotta tell
Anyway,
me. I'm
I
talking
don't
about
know.
the rapper though. The rapper.
I don't know. No, I don't know. Is he good? Is he?
Yeah, look up
What's
Hopkins,
I got.
Hopkins.
I got it.
And I think part 7.
He has 3.27 million. It's like his page SINTV Hops
Yeah,
Hopkins TV. Okay, let me
yeah,
go.
him.
E1. Okay, what's the song?
Part 7. He has like a series of what do they call them? You should see it. It
Like
says part
anyone,
1.
like yeah. I see. Yeah, I can see. I can watch everything. Okay, see, here's the thing. Just like with Dax and this guy, like I didn't think Dax's beat was that great when I first started hearing it, and I literally just sat there, was like, right, and then I was waiting, like I wasn't nodding my head, and then when I heard what he was saying, I was like, oh shit. So, he made one with Dax
Yeah,
Hobson. You
that's
should
what I'm
know.
saying.
Dax. Okay, that's 2 years ago though. That's what I was just talking about. That dude, not now. Before I talked to you, this dude's been around for a while.
These guys are like kindred spirits, bro.
Right. So if I'm right. So they're kind of like
They're all from that Eminem tree, you know, that underground.
Yeah.
Tech Nine vibe.
Yeah, dude. Even Rap God, like he literally, dude. I want to say it so bad, but like Tech Nine, fuck, I just seen that by accident. Dax in the beginning of the Rap God, not the Rap God remix. You got to hear what he says in the beginning of this. He goes, well, if this doesn't get 200,000 likes, I'm switching, to a man woman type of thing.
Oh, yeah.
But what the son says in the beginning, hey Blackie.
That's what it says. That's what it says.
Wait, he goes, Blackie, hold up, I gotta hear it. You gotta hear it. So hear it. Blackie, please.
Do not remix this song, Blackie. You're not equipped.
93 hours and 6 minutes and 93 seconds later. I didn't really hear this one yet, so I want to wait. But he literally has that beat. Like, that's ballsy. That's ballsy to have that.
Is.
But, and that's when there's like the son talking to him. It's the son. He's outside. Blackie, please don't do this.
And that's Dax, right?
Yeah, it's Dax. That's Rap God. I didn't know about that one. Then there's the next Rap God 2. And yeah, he did like 3 outside videos. But the next Rap God 2 is the one I like personally more. Like I heard a little bit of the Rap God, I should say, because I was listening in the background when I was getting ready before we talked. And I'm persistent as shit, dude. Like when I tell you, like I want your opinion as a black man,
a fan.
and
you're officially a fan.
Dude, like I'm a fan.
Tell.
I won't like everything he puts out, just like M or anybody. You know, like I'm a normal, but it's what they're saying. You know, I can get past the beat once in a while if there's a good beat. We talked about this before. Some beats are fucking just amazing and get you hooked to the song. Right. You know, Find Me in the Club, 50 Cent. Like that one was written in what, like an hour, 20, and at 20-minute, right? They wrote that shit or some shit, like an hour they wrote it. Then it went down and just did it. Like Find Me in the Club, which he even actually pays tribute to in this fucking, that was a weird coincidence. And that beat was fucking dope. I mean, it wasn't like the song was like it was like I don't walk with a limp. Like some of the shit he says, it was 50, you know, 50. I liked his other shit. Like
I was a huge G-Unit fan. What?
G-Unit? I know. God, you know how much shit I got for having Unit Killer as my name? I'm like, dude, I've been out before G-Unit. Sit down. You know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, every time somebody see my like G-Unit, I'm like, nah, dude, that's Halo 2. Like Halo 2. Yeah, like what I'm trying to say is I want you to listen to this, you know, not now, like I said, whenever, or we can listen to it together. I was trying to make it where it can come through clear.
So you want me to listen to it right now?
Well, I figured we could listen to it because listen, it made me. Did you ever stop a song and have to like rewind it 1 or 2 times?
You should have said that. You should have told me you want me to bring it up. Like I have.
No. I was trying to find a way to put it on clear. like I have. That way you could hear the lyrics without that echoey sound. But when you do it on your end, it sounds good. I don't know. It sounds really good.
That's because I use a portable speaker, bro.
Right, and my shit hits the wall. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the only way I could do it where it could sound like yours is if I just play. I would have to unplug my mic, which I might have too close. I have to unplug my mic and then play it. And like I could have done that, but I don't know how that sounds. I just know how it sounds when I've heard it before. It sounds like shit.
Exactly.
But when I do it, when you're on regular Anchor, if you have a mute button, you'll see the little, the wavy wave there, and then you could record stuff if you want to, like, yo guys, check this out, and I just unmute myself and let it play.
Yeah, I'll just listen to it on my PC.
Okay. No, what I'm saying is to you is I had to go back. It's one of those songs where I had to go back and like, wait, what did he just say? Like I had to go, wait, I did that like 4 times in all to that song. Like, wait, what was that about Twitter and rat? And
that's just dope.
Yeah, but the way he is like goofy, and he's not afraid to show himself, which that is the best example. What I'm trying to tell you, like that's how we should be. But like it's okay to be fucking silly, dude.
Bro, it's so hard to be like, those guys got balls, bro. Those guys are like weird. You feel me?
They're weird, but they're not, because we're all like that, and they're afraid not to show it. And you already know where I'm going with this. Like you were telling me, like basically everybody walking around with a stick up their ass, and you were telling me that you're nervous to do a fucking podcast. Look at these dudes, you know what I mean? And this is a black dude doing like white boy type of shit.
But it's like, I don't know what, like those guys are artists, I'm not an artist like that. Like I'm more like a scientist, engineer.
Okay.
Like I don't know where I'm gonna be 10 years from now. I may figure out the cure for the fucking earth. You feel me? Like I don't know.
Right. I hear what you're saying. I'm not I never claimed to be a rapper. I mean, you get me a piece of paper and shit, and I could write something down. I'll blow you away with that. That's why you hear all the things I say are on like Texas speech, because I cannot rap it. I probably can with practice, but nah. But what I'm saying is in art. What?
Artistic license. They have like artistic license to do fuckery, to do bullshit. So they could say the most outlandish, racist
like the
shit.
Most shit.
Huh?
I do that too, though. On my podcast, like I do it, say it, and I put it on the Texas speech thing. It's me saying it. It's just I'm saying it with.
If you're a career artist or you're a career entertainer,
you're talking about as a career
entertainer and a career artist, you have the liberty to say whatever outlandish, shock-worthy, bullshit you can't say to get attention, and entertain people. Me,
okay,
I'm not an entertainer.
Yes,
I don't see myself. I can't entertain people.
You're a fucking entertainer. You might not be as your career, because there's a difference there. Like I can't call podcasting my career, but it's a job. It's the only thing that I have literally income. See? You know what I mean? So technically it's my only job, but you are you are and can be an entertainer. It's all about your mindset.
But now if I go to the job and they look me up, and they find out I got all these podcasts and all these crazy wild videos.
Streams. I'm thinking streams, Twitch streams, test
Twitch streams,
9, test 300,902.
Those tests are done, bro. I don't even do tests no more. That test.
I know. I really got to check out your shit, man. Like I see you, bro. The thing is, it wasn't your fault, but when you do your streams, and I had to take you off as my favorite. Because every time it pops up, even though I have do not disturb on, and I can't fix that. And I'm in net sometimes playing, and it would constantly pop up every 5 seconds at the worst time. Motherfucker, why didn't you just stream? I'm really not saying that. I'm like, fuck, it's on me. So I had to take you off and then just put as a regular friend.
Yeah, it's crazy how that shit pops up. Like I don't even be live and that shit pops up. It's kind of crazy.
Well, yeah, it's like, because you know how you stop streaming when you're done. Some people just. The real streamers that want to stream for real, like, and have a career behind it, I'll keep their shit on. They have the do not wait, or please wait, be right back. I know you know how to do all that, but it's
I had that too on Streamlabs.
Yeah, I know you know how to do all that. Like I can too, but I just don't. People on the show are like, oh yeah, he's a streamer. I'm not. No, I'm not, dude. Like I'm not I only stream World War Z, and I still don't know why. I do it other than the fact that maybe somebody will see the fucking game, learn how to play it, and play it right the next time.
Yeah, because I talk to you in your chat, and you'd be like, "Hold on, I'm gaming." I'm like, "Bro, I'm talking to you in your gaming streaming chat." Like,
yeah, that's the ADHD, dude. Like I can't focus on the talking. I've tried doing the camera on me too, and like I don't mind the camera. I don't give a fuck about like what I'm like. I can't sit there, and some people can, dude. Like if I'm doing it, I got to do it 100%, bro.
bro,
You know what I mean?
streaming is hella multitasking, bro. That shit
Yeah,
is like,
exactly. I don't want to sit there and have conversations with people when I just want to like I have my music on, so I'm playing and gaming, so you're just watching me.
that's like the heart and soul of streaming. It's so you can communicate to people
Right.
while
Well,
you're gaming or
yeah.
doing whatever.
I guess, but it's only something like I dabble in. Like I tell people, I'm not. You follow me, I follow you, and I I did that 1 month, and I had I had all 30, 40 of my followers in like that 1 month where I was like, follow me, I'll follow you, and it was like boom, and I was like, I could do this, and I was like, fuck it, I don't want to do it. I'd rather just stick to the podcast.
Yeah, podcasting is more cooler for you. I can see it.
I mean, I wouldn't mind talking on the camera, but I don't want to do YouTube fucking vlogs. I hate when people I listen to. I talked about this podcast. I talked about everything. God damn it, podcasting on a fucking YouTube is not podcasting. That is vlogging. It's literally the same fucking thing. Would I do it? Of course, but would I do it all the time? I don't know. It depends. If you live close, or if I had a co-host every time, you have to make money, bro.
I have to make money, bro.
I thought about it, bro. I really have, and I don't even know if I would actually put this in the show or not. I might not. I really say that sometimes, but this part, like, I really thought about a structure as a podcast. Like, where do I want to go with this? 3 times a week, okay. And if I miss a day, I'll make double that the next day, in which I have been. It's fucking tiresome, bro. I am so tired, mentally drained from fucking talking, editing. Dude, it's just so many podcasts out there, bro. So many.
Too many. It's too easy.
And here's the point, though, that it wasn't a point, but what I was thinking about it, and I literally, like, this is weird that you're mentioning this, I'm mentioning this, that I just said most podcasters make a podcast, they make between 1 to 6 episodes, and then they're just gone. And like that. The devil. Like seriously, like they're gone. Like they don't make any more. I went through so many podcasts and I couldn't find consistency. Then I gave shout outs to new people on Anchor. You know, like I just gave a kid a shout out on Facebook doing his podcast. He's up to his 5th podcast on Anchor. He started. So I gave him a shout out, said, stick with it, bro. Be consistent. You know, it's your outlet. It's your outlet. Like gaming might be yours or.
Yeah, gaming is a huge part.
Right. Right. You do the stream, and I don't know if, dude, it would be so nice if that would be your main job. Like, if that was your main income.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. Shit.
I think you could do it. I told you, bro. I actually don't think, I know you could do it. It's going to take, you know, like, that's what I talk about podcasting. It's the same principle with streaming. You do have to spend some to make some money. You got to get the better gear, the better this, the better that. You've done some of it, most of it probably, right? Now you got to put the time in.
Hella time and effort, bro.
Yeah, bro, and you get fucking drained.
I don't want to do it, bro. When I think about that shit, bro, it's like, damn, man, like.
You got the easy part. This end, you just talk and we talk and bullshit. I wrap up and I don't mind doing it because I got, like I said, ADHD. It takes up a big part of my fucking life. I sit there and I play with it. I edit. Sometimes, you know, I edit things in, things out. I could do more of it. It's all about consistency and giving a fuck. Now, how do I get myself out there? I got to go out and go Podcorn, and I'm new at that. Like I'm still trying that, or I'm trying to get more ads. But here's how I look at it. More ads I get means I could do less material and get paid more. If I do more episodes with a lot more ads, then you're just hearing me talk about ads, like the celebrities out there who already make fucking shitload of money.
Yeah.
Everybody wants a fucking podcast, dude. Holy fuck, dude. Like, it's fucking nuts. Like, yo, can we, like, I was going to say, can we eat, but I don't mean it in a money term. Like, can we get something? Like, I wouldn't mind making money. Like, just enough to live, just over broke. Job, just over broke. So I would do that for a living.
What, doing podcasts?
Yeah, but there's so many now. You got celebrities doing, bro. It's just like,
Yeah.
fuck, bro, I just saw you on TV, dude. I don't need to hear what you're thinking. Like, the fuck? You know, I don't know. I'm not saying every, like, there's LeBron. He went and made a the shop. Like, that was cool. That's a TV show. That's different. You know, that's the thing. And then you got other these actors that B-list or whatever they call them by their letters, B-list, C-list, D-list actors. They're making podcasts. And I'm like, ugh, really, dude? Really? And these are some actors I like too, like that are like B-list actors that I actually like. I'm trying to think. There's one name I talked about him once. I seen him a podcast. I'm like, dude, you got money, you got the networking down, and now you're gonna go make a podcast with like him and 2 other women, and I'm sure that makes for a great podcast. You know, like for certain suburban mid to high rich fuckers out there, you know, making the money. Like, oh, I agree with this guy. Oh my God, he took the woman's opinion there. Oh man, this is some good stuff, dude. I want to be goofy too and say goofy shit, but I don't get paid enough. But
you will, bro. You will. Trust me.
It's hard. It's hard. Here's the hardest part, bro, about making like comedy. People say, you know, where you have that part. I've been doing this more on, I don't want to give all my secrets away, but on Spotify, you can literally label yourself more out there. So you can add to, Anchor only gives you one. It's like you could do comedy, and then there's a whole bunch of labels that go underneath it, or you could do society and culture, a whole bunch of labels underneath that, or you could just pick one of certain, like there could be like healthcare, and underneath that could be all these topics. So if you pick healthcare, you'll get all those topics along with it. But maybe you're only specialized in one of those. So I was torn between comedy and society and culture. But then I realized, I went to Spotify, I did a little digging, and I put more. You can add up to 3 substitutes and then 3 under each of those. So I'm getting my podcast way out there. And what I'm getting to the point of this is, dude, like, it took a little work and a little research, and I mean, I've gotten better, me personally, out there because I got the follows and the likes and people listening. Like, so I'm doing something right. But when is that? But when is that? Like, when can I? This is the point. This is the real point I'm trying to make. When can I not worry about that stupid shit? Like those celebrities, they don't have to worry about that. Like, oh, what's our rating? It's so small. Ah, geez, Bill, we got to get it up 3%. You know, it's not. They don't have to worry about that shit. They already got paid. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I've thought of every way for podcasting. I thought like movie talk after movie after shows. I know that shit's already out. You know, music. There's so many podcasts, and there's so many podcasts that go A to Z, or not A to Z, like everything and anything. Well, I hear that, but I did my homework, bro. That's all I'm gonna tell you. I did my homework. Like, I went back and I looked at everything.
Hell yeah.
So since we spent an hour of this shit just piling shit on shit, we could it doesn't matter because I can always cut this up. But I wanted to get on what you wanted to talk about. Since I just got a lot of shit off my chest, I want to stress. I couldn't stress that enough. Now you can go ahead and molest my show with your sing-alongs, yo. Jimmy James and the Suede-be-podcasting. Yeah. So 58 minutes plus in. Finally, what we want to talk about, Suede?
Whatever you want to talk about, bro.
Nah, dude, you want to talk about technology and nanotechs and small penises or something? I don't know. And Easy, what's his name? E.T. fucking phoned home. Is he still talking to you?
Nah, I had to get him off. I had to tell him, like, bro, this week or this weekend, bro, you're gonna be on a podcast.
Tell him that, dude, you should do. First of all, you should get the rest of yours out. A fucking sap. You can't. Here's the hard thing. You can't be in the mood for it. Sometimes you're just not in the mood to do any like I am not, and I'll do it.
You're gonna have to post my shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, dude, I'm doing my own, bro. You know how hard it is to do a podcast.
I can't do it.
You can't do what? All right, well,
I'm gonna just post it, and the universe is gonna have to just find it. You know?
yeah, it doesn't matter. Like I know what you don't have to edit, do anything. Just put your ad in there, whatever. Set all that up or don't. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do a podcast like that. You don't have to. You have other shit you're doing. I'm saying that's a good outlet for you, though. Sometimes you might catch me like, oh, I want to talk about something. Like, yo, bro, I just did. Like, I'm in the middle of this. Like, I'm already doing something. And I was thinking, fuck it. I could push this aside and talk to Suede, see what he wants to talk about, and we'll rant and rave either after or before. This was before, so.
Yeah.
Anything new? What were you saying that blew up? What you said was vaccines or something.
Yeah, vaccines. I just think people out there need to, just get some more information. You feel me? Like, that's all.
Yeah. Well, where'd this start up from? Like, why did you want to talk about this?
Oh, it was just something I was researching when we were texting. That's all.
Well, no, yeah, you hit me up with a video, and I was kind of catching a little, but I didn't really get to see what the whole video was about. Yeah, you can say it. I'm gonna try to look for it real quick because I saved it.
This is basically about nanotechnology and what are these lipid
Lifted? What'd you say?
lipid.
Lipid.
Yes, it's a new nanotechnology where they put the mRNA COVID vaccine protein inside of a lipid nanotechnology.
Well, really? Okay, so wait. That's what you were watching.
Yeah.
Living in an experimental world. Or no, wait, which one was it? Because I just fucking have it, the latest videos. You're moving to ones. Oh, fuck. I was just watching it, so I thought it would be under my last one watching it. God damn it. Oh, yeah, it was a TED Talk type thing. Like, not TED Talk, but something like that, right?
Yeah, it's like a TED Talk,
Yeah, I'm trying to say what was the fucking name of it, because there's so many I have here.
Let's see.
Living in an Oh, you know what? I can go on my chat head.
Biotechnology / nanotechnology by Andrew Hessel.
Hey, stick around for this Anchor ad sponsorship by the Jimmy James Show. A to Z, here we go.
And he was speaking at the Singularity U in Germany.
Yeah, I played it, and then I went into about halfway to try to figure out he was writing something down. You watched the whole thing?
I watched most of it. Most of it. Halfway. I'm like halfway through, to be honest. I'm like, this shit is so fucking dope. Let me just send the shit to Unit.
Oh, really? So, yeah. See, I would get into that. And that's the thing. You have to be somewhat into that mood. You know what I mean? Like, when you put on podcasts, you go down the hole, like the rabbit hole.
Yeah. And I know you're into the macro universe. You're into, like, the big planets and stars and shit like that.
I'm into both. Yeah, dude. I'm literally into both because equally are literally, and I mean that, hardest word, is interesting and mind-bending because, like, where did nothing come from and where did these things come from? And, yeah, I'm into both of them equally, honestly. You could see, with the ones you could see, you could just have a better idea of, like.
Yeah, it's more sexy. The macro universe is more sexy, like planets, stars, galaxies.
Right, you can see it. I'm like, when you say nacro, what is it? The other way. The fuck?
Nano.
Nano, is that nanotechnology or nano?
Nanotechnology, yep, nanotech.
Okay, that's like small little robots, I guess. We'll just use little, not robots, but you know what I mean. It's a technology of some sort, right? That goes into your bloodstream. Kind of like, okay. No, explain it.
Well, the lipid nanocells are like a manufactured biological carrying system that takes the new, COVID vaccine protein into people's bodies through the vaccine. And this will allow
it's a booster like type thing?
No, it's just It's basically what allows the new protein that's in the vaccine to be protected and allows it to get into your body without being eaten up and destroyed instantly.
So it's boosted. The vaccine is boosted.
When you say boosted, what do you mean?
When you put this new thing in there, this is something you have to go get, right? After you already had the vaccine, correct?
No, this is the vaccine.
Oh, okay. So this is a newer, improved vaccine, and it does. Okay, I understand. So it kind of help. I thought this was something you get after you had it. All right, now it makes more sense. All right.
Yeah, this is what the vaccine is.
Yeah.
Most people don't know what the vaccine is, you know, and I think it should be known. Like, this is what you're getting.
Right. What
this
I
is
was
what
going to
you're putting in your body if you get the vaccine.
Yeah. Right. Did you ever see the movie Bloodshot? Not that that's the same.
I love Bloodshot.
Okay, but Bloodshot, that technology type thing is exactly what I was thinking of when you were saying it.
And so many people think of robots and these nanobots and shit like that. You know, we're not fully there yet with the nanobots where you could just reproduce these little robots to scrub your DNA and scrub your cells and repair your body. We're not there yet. You know, but when it comes to nanotechnology, it's basically creating little biochemical protection systems.
Right. Yeah,
So
I understand.
They're not robots. We're not there yet.
No, I wasn't thinking robots, but that's why I said Bloodshot, to give you an idea, like what was running through my mind and what would run through somebody's head. You know, like
nanobots. Yeah.
Oh my God, that'd be fucking awesome, bro.
That'd be insane. Like, what? Break my arm, just give me a nanobot shot. I'm just
Bloodshot. Yeah, that movie. I don't want to get off subject because I want to keep talking about this, but that movie, I was like, didn't do too good. Didn't do too good in the box office or whatever, but like that's just it, you know. Look at the year. I thought it was better. It could have been better. It wasn't that great. You know what I mean? But it was better than most people thought it was or said it was, did you say?
I loved it personally.
Yeah, I know, because you're looking at the technology evolution side of it, which is, you know, amazing.
Freaking futuristic shit, you know.
Now, while you were saying that, I wasn't on YouTube. I mean, I was from trying to look it up. I just 2 hours ago, the Matrix Resurrection trailer, the second one, the official trailer 2 just dropped. Literally 2 hours ago. It's 2 minutes and 49 seconds long. You're gonna be watching that, right?
Hell yeah, bro.
I mean, not just the trailer. I know you're into the
bro. I should have been in the Matrix movie, bro. Like, I swear to God.
Yeah, dude. You remind me of the Matrix guy. Oh, 5 hours ago, Warner Brothers.
Mind you, Morpheus.
Dude, 1.1 million views in 5 fucking hours. Jesus Christ, bro. Like that's amazing.
Bro, we're obsessed. The Matrix fan base is a freaking phenom, bro. Like this cyberpunk, you know, like, bro. Go ahead. You got it.
No, I just couldn't believe. Like, I mean, it's Warner Brothers. I mean, yeah, obviously, but dude, over 1 million people in 5 hours. It's the new trailer. Like I said, just dropped. Like, I don't want to watch it. Like, I'm gonna watch it properly when I can hear it and pay attention. But it comes out. The 17th? I forget.
Nope, December 22nd.
22nd. And there's something else comes out the 17th. I just can't think of what it is.
Yep.
But
2-3 days before Christmas.
Yeah, I guess I don't know why people are weird like that, but this is why sometimes, like, I hate watching shit sometimes because, like, I can kind of guess my way ahead and it's just like, I've seen it coming. There's a lot of movies, like most movies today, you can just see
the trailer.
Not just the trailer. I'm talking about when you're in the movie, I could start guessing ahead what's going to happen, and it literally happens. Like, Jesus Christ, dude, I hate this.
That's not the Matrix.
But with the Matrix, dude, like, I mean, I was young and still, like, you couldn't. Those are the movies you love when you can't see certain things coming. You know what I mean? Like, I'm thinking ahead in the movie while I'm watching it. You know?
Of course. Like,
I'm just fucking nuts like that. You know, like
That's the fun part of watching movies is like
you're trying to figure shit out, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, for instance, the Dune movie that came out. Like, I was even thinking ahead into that, you know, and that wasn't really like a what's going to happen movie, even though I think they're making 2 or 3 parts of the Dune, which is a really good movie. It's so slow in the beginning, but it picks up. So, and it was way better than, people said it wasn't that good, but it was. Then they all say, "Oh, I got way better." Obviously, it's the first part.
Yeah.
It's like you watching the first Matrix today, like, but in today's standards, and saying, "All right, this is the first movie, which was great, but
Freaking phenomenal. What?
there's 2 other movies coming out."
Right.
Like, we didn't know that back then, right? Like, it was just like, I didn't know, at least.
I didn't know shit.
I didn't know there was 3 movies. I'm like, all right, there's a cliffhanger.
There's 4 now. This is the 4th one.
Well, yeah. And there was a cliffhanger on all of them, because we never got to know what happened to Neo, even though my guess was like, all right, did he die? I mean, he couldn't eat. What is he? I already kind of have an idea that they put him back into the tubes. That was my idea, and then they
at the end of the 3rd one you're talking about.
Yeah, because we never got to see what happened to him.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, I guess they put him back into the fucking, batteries. Copper top.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing that's what happened. Or it's a multiverse. I don't know. Like, I'm just guessing at this point, because I don't know. You know what I mean?
It's one of those two things. Really?
Well, unless this is his well, he's older in this. You got to remember, there was 5 other versions of him in the 3rd one.
Yeah, he's the 6th version. He's the 6th one.
Right. So is this still the 6th one, which could be, or this is the 7th one? Like, there's so many questions that are out there, and that's what I like about, like, Matrix movies like that, and just, the whole. I don't like the whole simulation thing, like the world's a simulation. Are we in a simulation? And I'm like, I could turn you off real quick. Okay, if you knew you were in a simulated, how then do you not know then that's a simulation? And then so on. So
wait, what? Right.
You ever hear of a simulated? People say, "Oh, maybe we're in." Okay, well, if you knew you were in a simulated world, how then do you not know you're not in another simulated world? It doesn't make any sense. It's like, no, I don't think so. I have theories, but not simulation theories. I don't think we're simulation, dude. I think that simulation is a understatement. It's not the right word.
Yeah, it's not the right word.
We are a simulation of something, obviously. Yeah. But
people are manufacturing their own mini worlds and mini universes and shit. Us even gaming in Fortnite and shit like that. That's like its own world.
Right. Like what Keanu Reeves said, like in real life, he goes, "The Matrix, changed my life," and he goes, "Thank you, it did for me too." Like, looking at the world in a simulated world, and like, when my favorite scene is when he and Morpheus sits down, fucking what's his face, Mr. Smith.
Yeah.
And he starts talking about the worlds of fucking, like, that was one of my favorite scenes, like, where he's telling, like, you're a virus, and what do? You spread. Like humans, we spread. Right. I didn't look at that as a simulation. I'm like, that is literally the truth. Like, that is fucking the truth.
Yeah.
I hate it. And then that's when I don't know, man. Like, I go crazy with certain movies that make sense, even if they're fake, like Matrix. Like, it's not real, but I understand the concept, like what he was saying when he sat him down in the chair, and I understood it at that age. And then as I got older, I understood it even more.
Yeah, that simulation theory shit goes deep, bro.
See, that's what I'm saying, though. It drives me nuts when people say, I'm like, no, we're not simulated. Like, okay, in this way, in that way. Because I don't know, like, I'm sure we are. It's probably most likely. I'm not saying it's a definite, but I'm saying in some way or form we're simulated from something. And my best guess scenario, if we take out gods and accidents, we made ourselves. We are our own gods. And I don't know how to explain it other than somehow we made us and this thing of darkness. I'm not saying us as a species. I'm saying us as a living organism, maybe more advanced, a different type. And we were made by choice. I don't think it was an accident. I don't know. That's too deep for my brain to even, like, I've gone there. It's my
it doesn't sound too deep for me, but I agree with that.
Because I'm saying that's my best guess. If I had to, like some people are like, well, I don't know. Well, take a guess, dude. Take a photo. Oh no, it was an accident. The Big Bang. I'm like, the Big Bang. First of all, it wasn't a bang, but all right, you explain that theory.
Yeah, I think
I,
we created
outside the box,
different versions of ourselves.
right? And
Like how
I
you
mean
create
by
an
we,
avatar. It's like I'm my
right?
avatar.
Right. You're not, when you say we though, you don't mean us as humans, because we could mean, I mean like in plurals, like it could be any living organism.
Bro, I feel
Had
like
to
I've
be
been here
something.
before, bro. I don't know.
Right. All right, think about it. Now think about this you want to go deep on a deeper level, dude. We had to create ourselves somehow because something was created. I'm not talking about as humans. I'm talking about like this
Beings.
rock. Yes, the rock we live on. I was thinking think of a heroin addict, dude, right?
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, think of a heroin addict. What do? They stick a needle in their arm. I talked about, what do? We stick they get oil and shit. Can't think the fucking pipes into
Yeah,
the rock.
drills.
And
Yeah,
we're just draining this fucking planet of everything. And now we're already like NASA and fucking the government saying we have to be on the moon by 2026. Like, there's a moon landing coming up, and like this is like, that's
again?
weird. Yeah, well, we're doing it again, but now it's like I was thinking they know something that we don't, and then that gets down to the whole alien hole and all those rabbit holes. A lot of holes over here, but it's fucking nuts, dude. It's nuts.
Bro, what are you saying, bro? Like,
I'm saying that we've created us into some. I don't mean us meaning us. I'm saying we're fucking up this planet, right? So you said you felt like you've been here before, right?
1000%.
Okay, I've had that feeling too. When I was growing up, I felt like I was always a pirate. I don't know why, dude. I've never dressed like one and never acted like a pirate. I just felt like something was telling me, like, dude, I felt like a pirate.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know. It's a weird thing to think of when you're a kid, And it's not like maybe I seen it on TV. I don't know. Long story short, on there is possible. Is not us. Maybe we're evolved in some other simulation, if that's what we're gonna call it for now, in some other world, and we just made ourselves, but we're fucking this world up. So I was kind of getting to two things there, but yeah. And then the moon thing. It's like the moon. I kind of lost what I was trying to say there, but the moon thing is like, they really want us to get to the moon by 26, but 2026. Why is that? Like, I don't know. Like, do they know something, the government, that we'd like?
I think they're trying to harvest some materials on the moon.
Oh, probably, yeah. And then get to Mars and fuck that planet into oblivion.
Yeah. I feel like we're meant to jump from planet to planet, moon to moon.
Yeah, like, and that's what I liked about talking to you, because, and again, on a fucking deeper thing, well, not real deep, but you said, you're big on that moving to planet. I'm like, dude, we should focus back on our own, and you agreed because like you're fucking above average. Like, smart. So you're saying you look at it with an open mind. You're like, yeah, I love going to different worlds, and so do I. But we should clean up the one we're fucking up first. But there has to be a reason behind it, and then that's when I brought in the alien talk, and just being open minded. And it's better than hearing, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know. I mean, some people just don't want to talk, dude. Like, they won't talk about it, or they're scared.
I think asking the people who messed up this earth, messed up this world, you have to have a bigger brain to fix your mess. The
1% of the 1%.
Yeah, like, these people are drilling oil and polluting the earth and polluting the skies and all this bullshit, bro. Like,
it's fucked up, bro. And guess what? We live here, and it's like, I didn't ask them to do that, and I can't sit here and be it's like kind of being a hypocrite, because we're using phones, we're using TVs, and I've been telling you to watch that documentary, Planets of the Human Race, and how that went crazy. Michael Moore documentary, and because if I like Michael Moore, I'm a Democrat, or I'm this. No, dude, I would like anybody who done that. I don't give a fuck what they are.
Yeah, he's just sharing information. Like,
he's sharing typical, dude. He went up to us like I don't know. You probably know this. He went up to a senator or something. He says, would you sign something about signing your son into the war? Guy was like, no, fuck no.
Yeah.
But it's okay. Just like I'll remember that story from the black person. It was, I don't know, remember it was Timmy or in a documentary, but he was saying how like black people, poor poverty type. Really, it's anybody, but this is more for the black people, African Americans. No problem, like this back in, no problem for them to jump in the army and then go on the front line and die and whatever for their country. But when they get back, they're just fucking niggers and fucking pieces of shit. They're idiots. They're ignorant. It's like, shut the fuck up. Like I remember hearing that as a young kid, and I was like, God, dude, I'm so glad I heard that shit, and I was so glad I was put away, and I was around a lot of black people and Puerto Ricans, because I never grew up that way, but it put got humbled real quick, put a lot of perspective on color. Like, that is so petty and so stupid. And I mean this, and I mean this with so much sincerity for just African American black people, and how they put up with that for so long without fucking dropping a bomb on like the world is like, it is shows how much more evolved they are than. I'm not just saying black people. I'm saying just them white people. I'm not going to go down to every fucking thing because I can't tell you for facts. But even though there's a lot of black on black crime and all that, I'm talking about as a species and what we did as white. Not me, because I didn't do it personally. White got people with slavery, and dude, that's
it's kind of retarded.
But it's kind of like how you guys don't like the whole Floyd thing. I don't give a fuck what he did, if he was a crack addict, if he was this, if he was that. I don't care. As long as like he didn't, even if he killed somebody by mistake, as long as he wasn't a straight up fucking murderer and he was going around killing people for fun, he wasn't doing anything bad. The cop fucked up. He did what he did. I agree 100%. But how you guys kept your cool through hundreds and hundreds of years of this shit. Oh my God, bro. Holy fuck.
Bro, it's like being in an abusive relationship, bro. It's like, you know who you're dealing with. You know what I mean? It's like, why don't you leave? It's like.
But here's the thing. You might be called, those are just pussies. No, dude, they're fucking evolved. They're just more evolved than you are, you fucking pieces of shit. Like, they sat back and were like, just watch, just wait. Oh my God. We're done, dude. I say 100 to 125 years. That is all we have left on this planet. That is it. That's without. That's taking like a meteor. Like, I'm not blaming Mother Nature, but I will say Mother Nature will take over. I think I did ramble on about this for like almost an hour to myself on a podcast, because I was really going down the hole, and I was like, because I always remember what George Carlin said, and I was like. Carlin said, and I was like, damn, dude, he's fucking right, dude. This world's gonna fucking eat us up if we weren't born here. Or I don't know, like I think it's just gonna. He said it's gonna shake us off. It's just gonna shake us off.
Shake us off. Shake us off.
Plastic bottles. He goes, plastic. Yeah, like he's like, you think Mother Nature cares about plastic? But we are fucking this world up. But eventually. What do you say when you take away? I'm trying to look for the word there. Not meteor is like when you're trying to take something away. We're gonna fuck. This world's gonna fuck us up. Like, we're gonna fuck each other over, or this world's gonna fuck us up. Like, trying to say that word though. It's like when you're trying to take something away. Like bar injury. Like, he's gonna shoot 100% this year. Barring injury. That's what I was trying to think. Barring meteors and shit like that. I don't know, bro. I don't know, but I do know.
So do you think
Yes.
Do you think everybody's gonna die?
Yeah. Yeah, dude, it's inevitable. You want to hear some? It's inevitable. It's inevitable. It's actually, I used to say that word wrong until I started realizing it. Inevitable. It is, though. It's inevitable. We're all gonna die, dude. I don't know what's the big. People are scared. It's part of life.
I feel like, for some reason, bro, I feel like black people aren't gonna die, bro. I don't know why, bro.
The only people, black people, and my pops, dude. He overdosed like 55,000 times, but he's still here. He's gonna outlive us all.
Bro, I feel like some people are just built for the grit, bro.
Yeah, I agree that I think as an evolution, I think this is even in the movie, but I'm saying as black people in general, and not just black. There's other cultures that have this.
Right?
Yeah, but the evolution with their muscles, and you guys can build. You know, anybody really could do this, but
Right.
Go back and look at the 18th century. When was slavery like really kicked off? Like, you know, like when you look at that and like go about 100 years above that, and then you look at the white guy all fat and lazy as fuck. All black people run around, they're all muscular. Like, why don't they just overtake these three dudes? But then, you know, it was never, you know, if they'd done shit like that. But yeah,
it's like
evolution.
It's like black people can rebel and revolt and do all this bullshit, but at the same time, it's like we have to come up with our own shit. You know,
You just do it peacefully, though.
we do it peacefully, but
You do. You don't go out and like dude. You guys didn't storm. How many black people did you see storm in the fucking Capitol? I think one or none, somewhere in that area. I honestly don't remember.
literally one or none.
One or none, dude. I literally don't remember, and I wasn't looking for it. Like, no, maybe subconsciously. Like, I have no idea. I was just thinking about it now. I'm like, that's the type of idiots we are, dude. We went and had the intent, or supposedly intent, to kill the fucking Biden. One of them. I don't know who it was. One of the dudes in a suit. You know, like.
Who? Trump? Trump was in office.
No, I'm saying they went, you know, because they had the intent to kill Biden, the vice president at the time, you know, or whoever the fuck. You know, they were going to kill, you know, but what they did. I mean, how many people died? 4, 5, 6 people?
I'm surprised it wasn't a slaughter.
Okay, right. So what I'm trying to say is this is literally when? How long ago was this?
This was earlier this year.
Earlier this year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, I'm just saying, let's go back to slavery days. And then we go to this year. What really has changed? Like nothing. I'm not saying slavery. I'm just saying a lot. Like I'm saying stupidity of people. I'm not talking about I'm not talking about
cars and
I shouldn't have said that. I was saying just people being stupid.
Yeah.
Like they were going to hang the fucking president, the vice president. I'm sorry. Pence or Biden? Go ahead.
I think it's Pence. But
Go ahead.
You know, when you see white people storm the Capitol, do you expect oh, the police should just sit back and watch these people, you know, go inside the Capitol and take all the historical monuments and, you know, burn the papers, and they should just peacefully just grab them one by one and say, please get out, you know, please get out the Capitol building. Like, is that a normal response? Like, what goes through your mind? Like,
well, all right, I thought about that, and I don't. Okay, so if you're singular and you're by yourself, there's not much you can do, correct? So, all right, now let's say you have a quarter of that force that's trying to get in. All you do, right? I would say, as like their leader, look, step back. If they're going to go hurt somebody, keep your eyes out. Let them break as much shit that they want. Okay, let them get it out of their system. And unless they're physically hurting somebody, then go after, like, protect that person or cuff that person. That would be my best advice at that moment. That's how I see it. Unless that wasn't the question, because I don't know how.
That was the question. You answered
it
perfect.
All right, so that's how I would react if I was like the captain of a quarter force versus a full force, a quarter of them.
But
I never thought about it like that. Yeah.
And this is so important for like black people to hear, you know, because when we see some shit like that, we're thinking like, if those were black people walking in,
oh God, no, oh yeah,
what would happen to us?
I didn't even think about that until just a couple seconds ago. Oh yeah, dude.
It'll be tanks, it'll be armies, it'll be like
too smart. When you're taught in school, you're not A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, like not, you know, not the fucking Jackson 5 here, but black people, I figure, taught in school 10 and 2, guys, 10 and 2, hands on the wheel, 10 and 2. Like when you get pulled over, 10 and 2.
10
yes,
and 2,
officer.
Bro.
No officer. If you see a black people, say, "What up, nigga?" Shit.
But white people feel so comfortable. It's like the cops are here, like, "What are you doing? Bothering me? Like, get out of my face!" It's like,
yeah. I was only doing 95, buddy, in a 65. This is fucking ridiculous. How you bothering me?
And the
Oh
cop's
my
just like, calm down, sir. Like, relax. You
I
know,
know,
he
dude.
pulls out a gun. It's my right. Like, get away from my vehicle. And it's
Yeah,
like,
was that Chappelle joke? He said he went out with like some white boy or something. It was Chappelle that said that, right? He's like, yeah, I forget the end of the. Oh man, but you know what joke I'm talking about? Where he tells
hell yeah.
the going out with a white guy, and he turns her, and then he uses the joke at the end. I forget, but that was funny as fuck, dude. I seen it there on TV. He's the philosopher of our, age. He's a what?
It's like a known double standard in society. Like, white people
Right.
can respond to the police however they want. You know, they can storm the Capitol building of the entire country.
Yeah.
And 4
See,
people
here's the
died.
thing. Here's the
four.
thing, dude.
Just,
This is. I don't feel that when I've gotten pulled over. I've gotten, I never thought I'm not a black person. I can't think like a black person, but I'm saying like I could see where the privilege, because first of all, I would never storm the Capitol for no reason unless it was like I said, life or death or something. You know what I mean? Like we're doing something to prevent something, not to start something for out of fucking some idiot said something. But I've gotten pulled over a couple times, dude. I was nervous, not for a ticket. Like I was nervous, but I was never thought in my head though, because I was younger. Like
your life is in jeopardy.
I could die, dude. Like I could die, yeah. But I mean, I haven't really driven since then. But I guess I didn't have money growing up. So like I told you this story. I'm from Philly, dude. Like I grew around black people. Like that wasn't new to me. Like that shit was just everybody was the same color around me all the time. We didn't look at color like that. I mean, it did when I went to my
color,
other
but it's not.
Yeah, I don't go up and be like, oh, I'm shaking a black guy's hand. This is amazing. Like I don't think it's funny. It's funnier when you hear it. When I think it was Chappelle again. I fucking hate the best jokes. When a white kid comes into a black school and like, this motherfucker, this nigga got a skin disease. I forget what the joke was, but that's the way he says it, bro. I'm dying.
It's true.
But but see, this happened to me in real life. I told you, in juvie, I was the only white kid out of 5,000 blacks and Puerto Ricans. I'll never forget that. And I said the one other white kid that was there was just leaving. So it was weird for me. You know what I mean? But and then it wasn't. I was picked on, dude. And I told you that story. Somebody came and had my back, but that it was weird. It's just. I told you the whole story, and it's on a podcast somewhere. But
yeah, so you tasted a little bit of the reverse side of it.
I felt it, but they still like they would call me cracker and all that shit. But I never felt like they never made me feel like. I mean, it scared the shit. I mean, my first night there at a fucking blanket party. It's what they're called. I don't know if you remember this. I don't know if I got into all that, but
no, you didn't. Go ahead.
Over my head, and now there's 30 kids on each wing. You know what I mean? There's a whole bunch of these schools. It's called. Anybody can look these up. It's not. It's all abandoned now. It's called Slayton Glen Mills. Anyway, cottage. We were Du Bois B. Du like D like Du Bois like Du Bois DUDO boys. Du Bois A, Du Bois B. I was Du Bois. Du Bois A is good as gold. Fuck. I used to know the slogan. It was like a military camp.
Right.
So my first night there, I'm a white kid. Okay, but I wasn't the only white kid there because the other dude was on his way out, and they came in that night, and you threw a blanket over that motherfucker, and that was me. That was the motherfucker, and I just got my ass beat everywhere but my face and my balls. Okay, anywhere but my face.
Yeah.
And then that was like I didn't know what the fuck, dude. I was 16. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I thought maybe because I'm white. I don't know. I didn't know what the fuck was what. I didn't say shit.
Fresh meat, you're new.
I didn't know what a blanket party. Like not a lot of people still don't know what that expression. Well, what's a blanket party? You mean these black gentlemen beat you up? I was going to say the other word, but we're all national podcasting here.
Right. These niggers, they beat me up.
Right. Right. No, but I don't know. So anyway, here I am, like a month later, throwing blankets over other niggers, just beating the shit out of them.
Yeah. That's when you knew. That's when you knew it wasn't a racial thing.
Yeah, it was just like it was initiation in, and you had it out, dude. It was the scariest leaving because I knew that shit was coming, dude. They had me in the corner and all mad. 30 kids, 15. I was 30. My bad. 15 on each side.
Oh, so you got some hazing.
So
yeah.
30 kids backed me into a corner. I was into a corner. There was an exit only. I could have opened that door, wouldn't have made no noise. I could have opened that door and ran or take a beating. And I was like, fuck. I could get out in the open and run for a minute. No, I knew it was coming. Oh
Right.
man, tough. I said to myself, all right, they're not gonna be able to get too many to me because I'm in a tight hallway. Literally 2 people can stay in that hallway shoulder to shoulder. That's how big the hallway was. So
yeah, it's narrow. Yeah.
No, it's narrow as fuck. And I got 30 dudes looking at me. And they all know. I know what's happening. Like, there's no running from it. You know, I could have ran.
But then you're like a bitch. Like,
nah, that's not a bitch. Nah, that's cool. You could run, dude. It's 30 motherfuckers. But it was because I thought in my head, like, if I run out that door, they're going to get me a more circular area. I could just take this shit on like the fucking I said this wrong before. I said monopolies. I meant to say methopolies, you know, like 300.
yeah.
But I didn't think like that. All I remember is I was up for like 2. I swung twice and I think I missed everything and I was down because you're allowed to swing back. But yeah, then I got hit in the balls like 3/4 and they all let me go because I really did get hit in the balls. I was like, it was an accident. Somebody kicked me in the nuts and I was like, oh, done. Yeah. Anyway, the next day I didn't realize how bad it was until I was taking a shower, dude. Up right and left leg and left and right arm. Like my arms and legs were black and blue so bad, dude. And
really?
picking me up, dude. And I was like just still 16 because I was in there almost a year. And I didn't want my grandparents. It was summertime. I had like this long shirt on. Like I didn't want them to know what happened. I couldn't tell them that story.
Yeah.
But that was humbling. So like, you know, I grew up. It wasn't about race or anything, you know, but it taught me. So I always say this to this day, being put away was the best thing that probably happened to me because it taught me so much. And it's not just about race. It's about talking to older people. And when I talk to older people, I really do ask questions and I listen. And it's because they got the wisdom, bro. And then these were older. I had football player, NFL players that were there. I mean, and I mean this. There was older, not too many white guys there. The only white guys are there were like the science teacher. That's about it.
Right.
You know, like there was some people who really. There was there was a guard. He would work night shift, and he was a old black guy. Oh my god, he was pretty buff. Like he was like lifting weights and shit. He was one of those guys. And I guess he would go there and work there at nights and. He would be right near the bathroom. Oh gosh, I talked to him for like a couple minutes every night, and I just learned shit, dude. Shit that a 16-year-old would never learn in Philly or anywhere else without being next to people like that.
Right.
And I might have told you this. We were in an area where it was all KKK, and a lot of black people. They left the gates open. Like you could have just walked out. You could have just walked out where people very rare it would happen, but
they have a warrant out for you.
It was all KKK around that area. I didn't know it until I was there for a little bit. They had a warrant. They had everything. They were scared because it was black people around fucking Ku Klux Klan members. Like literally, Ku Klux Klan motherfuckers were out right there if you left. So we never had any problems as far as I can remember.
It sounds like most of America to me.
Yeah, right. Yeah, like you don't know who's what. Like, yeah, dude, I don't know, man. Like we get like I was walking. This happened the other night. I was walking 3 a.m. You know, it's under there's like a bridge that connects one of the things. Like right now, it's down the street. It's not like bad. I got a pretty open area.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not in the suburbs. I'm like the halfway there, like almost to the suburbs. So there's like the shit. You know, there's the ghetto, there's that mid area, then there's the suburbs, then there's the rich area. I'm like right above the ghetto. Like that's where I would be living. So no money, just over broke, but just enough. And I've been down the subways at 3 a.m. when I told you I had to go to her house. I've never gotten out of that. I've never had a problem with anybody. I hear these shootings and this, and I'm thinking maybe because I'm white. Nah, I was walking down the street the other night. Black guy comes, like I don't get scared. Like I got protection. I got my knife. I got my thing in my bag. I can fuck somebody up. I don't think about it. yo, bro, he's trying to hit me up. I'm like, what? Like I had my earbuds on. He's like, you get a cigarette? I'm like, damn, dude, how many cigarettes am I gonna give you, man? He's like, oh, they asked you for. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. Like I said something, but it was like sarcasm. I was like, here, man. I gave him 2 actually. He only asked for 1. Like I'm that type of dude. Doesn't have nothing to do with what color he is, but most people would be scared. You know, like I could see like oh my god, there's a black guy. No, you know, like, just run. You know, like
I never understood that. Like, how are white people scared of black people?
Because of this
that, bro.
It's the reverse psychiatry, I think, honestly, because of all the torment and bullshit you guys been through the years, and a lot of people.
So it's white guilt. It's white guilt.
It's a real thing. Yeah, it's a real thing. People do feel that way. People that are really emotional, like I mean, you know, like I'm an emotional person, but I shouldn't have to feel, you know, the guilt that those motherfuckers should be feeling. But some of those people do carry it around, and they're just so scared.
So they feel accountable then.
Yeah, but it's not their fault. They just feel like some sort of way, or some are just straight up scared. I'm not gonna say pussies. They're just scared, you know, like they're just scared that, you know, they're black and you get labeled as that. You know, you're gonna just do something. That's a true thing. See, I didn't grow up around it, so I don't know. No, it's a thing, dude. I studied all that shit. Well, I'm not a psychiatrist. Like, I'm not a professional. There's 2 different kinds. There's people that are just legitly scared of, like, they're not used to seeing black people, right? So they go the other way. And there's a name for it. I don't know, but they feel accountable for what you guys been through. And
that part makes sense.
Right.
But I don't know if there's a history in America where black people just outright attack white people just because they're white.
No, but they're just scared. Because, you know, black on black crime. When it's funny, you think of a school shooting.
Because I know black people definitely do attack black people, but I don't really see black people like, oh, he's a white guy, let's attack him. Maybe rob him, maybe take his money, but it's more of like a resource thing more so than he's white, let's harm him. You know,
right? Right. Like I'm thinking in my area is like Philly. It's like, well, we're not gonna kill a white dude, man. We kill a white boy. Fuck, they're gonna definitely get arrested.
We're definitely gonna get arrested. There's gonna be a full-on investigation into this shit. Like
my cousin was, she was white and she got killed by a black dude because she was trying to get some shit. I don't know what happened. I don't. They caught him. Let's put it like that, dude. Yeah. They caught the dude. I'm glad they did, but like at the same time, like I mean. I don't know what escalated to that. I mean, they lived in the ghetto. My cousin, they lived in the ghetto. I told you about that. My uncle, he's died now from cancer, but he used to live in the shit. Like, in the shit. I would be there all the time. I knew everybody on his street was black or Indian. That was it. It was that kind of ghetto. I don't know what kind of ghetto level you're at. Are you at, like, the bottom? There's levels. You know what I'm talking about? There's a street, and then, you know what I mean?
I'm in the top.
You in the top of the ghetto, or are you in the rich area?
I'm not in the projects. You know, I'm not in the public housing.
If there's 4 levels, are you at level 4? Because level 4 is like fucking rich.
Yeah, I'm borderline
3.
I'm borderline suburbs.
2. All right. So you're like maybe 2, a little high, maybe 3. All right. I thought you meant on the street. Didn't you grow up on the street, or?
My neighborhood got refurbished, got redone. So
is it all right when you look out into your neighborhood, right? This is a typical white person's theory. Okay, or this is their thought, and I'll tell you this because I know from experience. You know, it's not personal, but
talk to me.
They look at a black area. They see a black area. They see, well, I don't know about today, but I could tell you back 10, 20 years ago, they was like, oh, this is a bad area because it's all black people or Puerto Ricans.
Yeah, it's all black people and Puerto Rican people. Yeah,
right. Is it around your area? Is it like that?
1000%.
Okay, so that's typical. Like, I'm just saying because of the color. Like, now, how many white fucking families with, like, coming out next door to you?
None.
Playing with their kids outside. Be like, go ahead, go with him. Go with Leroy. Go ahead, take a walk, kid. He's only 2 years old. He'll be all right.
In 10 square miles, there's probably, like, one adopted white kid.
There you go. So you're fully in that shit. How many
I'm in the neighborhood, in the hood.
You're in the ghetto, but you're in a nicer area. No, how many white people you see a day? I'm not.
See, when I think ghetto, I think of like.
You're talking about the real ghetto, like the ghetto.
Yeah, ghetto.
Yeah. The ghetto is like no. That's like 0. Doesn't even.
Yeah. When I think of ghetto, I think of like the Jewish poverty areas, like
The
some
people are really poor. I've
poor,
been there.
like
Yeah, I've been
people are
there.
begging for change on the street. People are
Uh-huh.
drug addicts walking up and down the street. You could tell like they're like you got
Yeah.
abandoned buildings. You got
Dude, when I delivered, I told you I delivered medical beds and shit. I had to go to some of these places I didn't even know existed. Like, I'm not talking about the ones with the towers and the housings. I'm talking about the regular house, single homes, or not single homes, row homes. And I seen cockroaches crawling. Nobody cared. Like, I'm like, this is fucking bad, dude.
to me
Even
that's
for
the
me
ghetto.
in North Philly is the ghetto. I was in South Philly.
Yeah,
South Philly, like, ish. It's not. That is the ghetto. Yeah, that's bad. The
that's bad.
poverty, so bad. It's so fucking bad. And I'm the white asshole delivering a medical bed. But see, I left my truck doors open. I didn't like, and I did. I remember thinking about this. Like, I shouldn't lock everything up because I actually this is how bad of a neighborhood I was in. I was just younger too. I was only like 20. I was like, maybe 21. Yeah, it was probably 21, 22. And I was like, I should leave things open, like leave the window. It was summertime. Yeah, I'm going to leave everything open. Because if I start locking everything up, plus they see me, I'm coming to help somebody. I'm not there to do anything. I'm not like just a repairman. I'm like literally delivering a hospital bed for these guys. And it was weird. It was weird. It's like some of them never seen a white dude. And it was like, I've never been surrounded by so much of this. And I'm not talking about black people, like poorness.
Poorness.
Like,
that's the key to the ghetto. Like poverty.
Yeah.
Like
that
poverty.
Was bad. I felt bad. That's why when I see people asking, for something on the street, and I see every once in a while, like sometimes they'll ask me once and they'll leave me alone because I'll give them extra. They want $1, I'll give them 2 or 3, whatever I have. And
the crazy part about my neighborhood though?
Yep.
Over by the freeway, I live like a 10, 15-minute walk from the freeway.
It's clean.
It's clean, but there's always white people begging for money right there.
Oh yeah, fucking. Oh.
And it's always blowing my mind. Like, who are these white people? Like, I never seen you in my neighborhood. Like, how did you get here? But they're probably over there by like the hotel or some shit. I don't know.
Well, heroin's not really. I don't know if heroin's a thing around your area. It's fentanyl now. It's
Fentanyl's huge.
Yeah, I had to get my pops off that shit, dude. He was hooked on that for a while, like a couple years ago. So, yeah, that was tough, dude. Tough stretch. So I've never done it. I've seen it. I told you I've never fucked or anything like that. But that's the only thing I can think of, man. They're homeless. They got a Netflix documentary about it. And it's not just black people. It's black, white, Puerto. It's everybody. You can tell
that's what I'm saying.
They spinned it in there. Living right on the freeway. Right in the corners. I hate that shit. This is what I'm talking about, dude. Too many fucking people. And I'm not talking about the people who are poor. It's like they got to live right there. Let's get into what people being poor.
No, like forget it. I don't want to talk about it now. Now you make me sound like I'm talking about something negative. I don't want to talk about it.
No, it's not negative, dude. Like I said, they just made a documentary about it. I don't have to talk about that shit, dude. That's another thing, though. I bet you I've not seen the documentary. I'm betting you that somewhere this line is in there, and people don't want to talk about it because, if it's uncomfortable. But how are you ever gonna solve the fucking problem? Like, if people don't want to get up and do shit. Because it's funny, most poor people will want to have the most that I've met want to have something and they're willing to do it, but it's so hard because of their background. And the longer they wait, I'm not going to hire this guy. He's poor. He has no house. Can't hire him. Next guy, next year, can't hire him. Next month. It's like the same. It's the same shit and getting over and over. It's okay. You fucked up. And then you start thinking, well, fuck it. I'm not going to be able to get a job. This sucks. I might as well start doing like, fuck it. I'll do some drugs. Take this pain away. Something. Yeah. I don't know, I'm just trying to relate to them in some way. And when I mean them, I mean anybody who might have to go through that. I don't know. There's people born in the poverty and it's not their fault. And they grow up.
I think this country be crushing people, bro. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, I was watching this is the one that's pretty good. Netflix, they have they talk about different shit every episode, and the episode was about billionaires. It was billionaires, and I did not want to watch it because something I hear I'm not going to unhear. It's like see, not unseen. But I heard it, and I'm like, Jesus Christ! Like they really broke it down, like about billionaires and how many percentage of the world are. But like, you know how many billionaires are out there since like a certain amount of time? Like, I bet you wouldn't. If I tell you, I bet you wouldn't know. Take a guess, how many billionaires you think are in the world, worldwide? Unless you know already.
Yeah, about 4,000 or 5,000.
Yeah, it's about 3,000 plus, and
Yeah.
that's according to 2020, late 2020, something like that. 20, even though the episode just came out,
Yep.
they're only like 30-minute episodes, and I was like, now there's 100% of them. Okay, so the 3,000, whatever. Now you take half of them are, born into it.
Right.
And then there's two types of billionaires, I believe, or two or three, but the one type is like they have names for them. I don't want to fuck
Old
up the
money,
names.
new money.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
well, yeah, it's something like that, but it's born into it. But there's the workers, the ones that work for it. Oh, self-made billionaires, people that already had the help. Like what I was saying about podcasting, you're already a celebrity, dude. Now you're gonna go do you know what I mean? Like,
Right. Just
like
adding on. Just adding on more.
Like if you
Consolidating.
dude.
Consolidating
It's
through marriages and
I want to be known. Yeah, it's a marriage where you're married in. You can be married in, but they're not. I thought there would be when they
Janet
said
Jackson was married to a billionaire.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know the dude. I forget the dude's name. What was his name?
I don't know
I know who you're talking. I know what you mean though.
Some sultan out there in Saudi Arabia.
Right. Oh, I don't know, fucking guys. I'm just saying there was more than I thought because I'm thinking maybe 2,000 out of I remember 8 billion people on the planet. When I was growing up, there was only what? I was thinking about 4.6 at my age. So, yeah.
Now it's like what, 7?
7.8, almost 8 billion. They just figure 8 billion because there's unaccountable. They think it's 8.1 or 8.2, but they're just saying 8 billion.
It's only 3,000 to 4,000 people that control most of the wealth.
3,400, I believe. It's here. It's under the new episode. I watch it. I didn't mean to hit it.
That's a lot. That's a very little bit of people. What, 4,000 people to control 99.9% of the wealth?
3,400. It's that's how many people literally are billionaires. Though that's not. There's people that have a lot of money. I don't know how much that was. They were just talking about billionaires. So you figure
you're controlling the industry.
So that's the 1%. Yeah, what I'm talking about is the 1% of the 1%, because there's the 1% that really runs everything, and then there's that 1%, which is the 3,000 some people that really run everything. But we're half of those guys. They believe half, and that's, believe it or not, they think there's more billionaires than there is. That's only the ones that the lady does it for a job. Like that's her job.
That's
is to keep track of these guys and women, guys, girls, whoever.
That's fire.
So if you want to watch anything, dude, watch that. It's on Explained. You have Netflix?
Yeah.
All right, so you go to Explained, and it's on. I hate when it plays, and I don't want to. It's it's just called Billionaires. I watched that. There's a whole bunch. It's season 3. I think it's season 3 or season 2. I forget. Yeah, it's season 2. My bad. Episode October 3rd, 2019. So I meant to say new episode, but I just started watching it. So it's 2019, and I think they do another one, and it's just called Explained. So it's, for example, they have cults, music. Like I watched the Music World, the World's Water Crisis. These are all the different episodes. The female orgasm, like shit, like astrology, tattoos, cricket, weed. I'm trying to see if there's anything extraterrestrial life, esports, like the shit that you're in the gaming, which is like, is fake violence a sport? Fans? Like, it's about how many people are on streaming and why somebody would watch another gamer, like shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you watch somebody play a game if you have a game? I don't know.
It's like competition, watching people play sports when you go play the sport.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, if like a podcast, like it's like that. But like if I have an Xbox, right? I might watch the game to learn something, but
Exactly.
I'm not gonna be like your fan. Like I'm not gonna be sitting there and like, oh, you guys online, I can't wait to watch them. Nah, like I got 33,000 things on and I can't figure out what to watch.
Some people are really good. Them esports people, they're not average dudes though. They're not average gamers.
Yeah, like for the example, and I could say this because this is legit. I am in league gaming. Like I play in league gaming and hockey, dude. Like I am literally I'm actually might be on. I'm on call and like keep asking me, oh, can you be on call? Like they take that shit really serious, you know.
It's like a sport. It's like an athlete.
Right, but you could like anybody could sign up. But you could sign up, dude. But you have to be. You start to have to be known. I'm not on a professional team. I'm on like there's like 4 different kinds of, minor, major, and you get to the hockey kind. Like this is all video games though.
Yeah.
And I could make the real hockey teams in esports if I wanted to, but I just don't invest that much time. I'm already on there.
Shit.
I could. It's just like, but I ain't gonna make money. I don't make money for playing.
You can.
No, you can. That's another whole. That's the LG League Gaming. That's the highest you can get. League game. There's League Gaming. I'm sorry, and then there's the it's like an esports. I was playing with them the other night, not for real, just they were fucking around. It was like a Saturday night or something. These guys are legit, like top contenders, and I'm like goalieing for them. I do defense and goalie for these guys. So it's pretty cool playing with like the best of the best. And here I am like, oh, I am one of them. I guess I play with them. I'm one of them. So fuck, what the fuck? You know?
So you feel like you're one of the best of the best?
No, I didn't think about it.
I'm asking.
I never thought about it like that until just momentarily. Like I playing with the best of the best. I never consider myself being the best of the best. I'm not saying I am the best. I'm saying playing with the best. You know what I'm saying? You understand that?
So do you feel like you're in the league?
Oh, dude, I know personally because I had my records to prove it. Like on EA, like I have.
I never knew that. You never.
In 19 and 20, 18, 19 and 20, I have I was number 1 almost or top 3 in block shots. Yeah, I'm in league gaming. Dude, you can look it up. You can sign up too, but this is what I was saying. They need to have like 2K for it and all that.
Yeah, I'm down for the 2K part.
Yeah, I don't know how to. I have the app and everything. The League Gaming app you can download. League Gaming app. Yeah, I got to go and I got to put in my nights of availability. Like the owner hit me up, yo, dude, I had somebody back out last minute. Can you be on standby tonight? And I'm like, yeah. And he wound up not needing me. And the one night he needed me, I didn't know, or I said yeah, and I must have forgot, or something got miscommunication. And I was sitting here watching TV, and I never played because I didn't know I was needed. And
I can't find out those stats, but
what stats?
You know, the block shots thing.
That's EA. Well, it's not this year.
Yeah, you said 20, 19.
18, 19, and 20. It's mostly 17, 18, 19, 20. I think I was top 3. But that was just my category because I was playing defense. And then I started playing goaltender a little bit. I was like, because you couldn't really find a good goalie out there. So I played in real life goalie. So I was like, I know how to play. And then I just got better at it over the years. Yeah, but I didn't realize until you were saying that, like, and I was reading that list. Yeah, I guess I am one of the best of the best if I'm playing with the best of the best. I guess it's just like 2K.
Let's go back to something different. Let's change the subject real quick.
No, I'm saying like 2K needs to be like that. I would love to play 2K, but they don't have it like that.
They have it for the pro-am teams and stuff.
Oh yeah. I see how much you play 2K, and I don't play Xbox as much as I used to. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I want to learn more. Maybe I'm at that age where I'm like, I still want to play when I'm in the mood. And sometimes I force myself to play. But I spent 2 hours talking to you and nothing else. Like I wasn't doing nothing else on the side.
That's a tough thing, bro.
Nah, it's just giving attention. Now, if I were doing something else, this wouldn't be a podcast. This would be like, huh? Because we're not on a party, dude. It's different. From the party, dude, I usually kind of go quieter now. It's not like I used to be because I get all my talking out. Like in the podcast, now I'm like mute. Or I'll be like open. I'll say something. You heard me late once in a while. I'm not really
Bro, we
talkative.
haven't gamed in forever, bro.
But I'm saying, but when we had, I haven't really been talkative in even the game. Like, I stopped, and I was like, I need an outlet for this. Even in hockey, dude, I'm not barely. I'm like, all right, good goal, good shit. Like, that's all you'll hear me say. Good shit, good stick. Or you hear the same people say good stick. You know, I mean, like good poke check or some shit.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all you hear. You know, if somebody fucks up, you don't hear like, you know, oh, I fucked up. It's nothing like that. Nothing like that. It's just like, yeah, my bad. You know, it's all me. I take a penalty. Fuck, my bad. If they score, especially if they score, you feel really bad.
I gotta hear this. I can't believe this. I can't believe it.
Dude, I've streamed some hockey. And go look up NHL. I'm in a couple league games. I would have to look them up, but I'm in a couple good streamers games that I'm in, and you can hear me talking and barely talking, but you can hear everything I'm saying. I've streamed a couple games too.
Jimmy James being quiet? That's unbelievable, bro.
Nah, that's true, dude. It's true. That ever since the podcast that went down, but it's a podcast, dude. And then it's a party, right? What are we all doing on a party playing 2K or Shell? We're being quiet for what reason? You know what I mean? Like, what's the point of the party?
I see what you're saying. But back to the billionaire thing. I want to.
Yeah, good.
Billionaire Netflix TV show.
Yeah. I was gonna say we'll let you go on that because we're running 2 hours. Netflix, and then go. Netflix. Fuck, I'm on Netflix already. It's on. What do you call? Fuck, I got it back here. I just said it like 4 times. It's Billionaires on. I asked you, said you watch it. Explained.
Yeah, but you was explaining it. You was explaining that there's some girl that she goes around and she.
That's her job. No, I don't know if she her job is to keep track of billionaires.
When you say keep track, like what does that
literally,
mean?
like she has an office where you can see all these stacks of papers, keep track of them. Who is close to turning the next zero? Like she doesn't really get in depth in detail about everything, other than that's her job. Apparently, she's been doing it for a long time. You got to watch it.
It's like the Forbes list type thing.
I guess it's the season 2 explained, and you'll see billionaires. When you get there, watch it, because I gotta take a mental break. We kind of got into what you wanted to talk about.
We didn't get into nothing I wanted to talk about, but
yeah, we did. We got into Nano, and then we went from Nano to Mac.
We did not go into no Nano.
Dude,
we touched on it. We touched it.
We touched tips.
Yeah, we touched tips and
tip to tip. Well, make a fucking podcast. Did you see how hard this shit is? When you get this, I get to sit there. Let me get to sit there, and you be the host.
Yeah, I'll do it.
The throat's going, dude.
The problem is I gotta post it. And come up with cute little cutscenes and.
Oh my god! You don't have to do all that. That's shit.
You know you do.
Dude, I wish I could pre-make it like that, like have it ready. But
right,
I like edit.
Plug and play.
Yeah, well, what I'll do is if this is 2 hours, I'll go down 2 hours and I'll put the ad in there and I'll just split it 2 hours and then that's it. Just call it the me and Suede, like something else. Like I think I got to fix that as a special guest and might have it as a special guest too. I don't know. I'll figure some title out because I wasn't really planning on 2 hours plus and we're still going.
Yeah. But quick question. Do you play poker?
Used to.
Do you know how to play poker?
Yes. Know everything there is.
Let's play poker one day.
How?
Xbox.
I think like face to face. Yeah. I know. It's like say like, yeah, I could play. I know poker. What are we talking about? Texas or what are we talking? Hold'em.
Texas Hold'em, baby.
It's hard to really fucking bullshit, but now, I'm not talking about talking. I'm talking about like
you like the bullshit. You like to bluff.
No, I could talk with the. I'll sit there. I'll talk your fucking face off, dude. It's a natural thing. That's probably the reason why I don't play, dude. I fucking Atlantic City, sitting there playing Hold'em, literally looking like I'm cheating because I'm reading everybody, and I'm like, oh my god, this is a fucking terrible thing. I had an anxiety attack, dude, just sitting there just playing. Too many people around me, and I'm reading them. Because that's what you got to do.
Right.
had to get the fuck out. I was winning. I had to get the fuck out of the seat. I folded the hand because I couldn't sit there any longer. Like, it was on me.
How much
And
you
if
left
get
with?
up, oh, I don't remember. It was just, I couldn't even sit there more than 10, 15 minutes before I went nuts. I didn't go nuts. I just had an anxiety attack. It's just too many people around me, and I was reading. Now I could go in probably now and read people easily. Some people got to wear hats and glasses. I was in the casino a couple of weeks ago. I'm like, oh my God, these people do. Like, I could sit down and take all their money if I wanted to. And I just don't. I don't get it. I know, because I'll probably
You should do it, bro. Shit.
I don't know, dude. I walked in there twice, bro, and I could see people, and they see me. Because I could see everything, and I could tell the regulars from the people that are not there. And I wanted to sit down, and I'm like, if I sit down, this is it. Like, that was it, dude. Like, I was like, if I sit down, I'm gonna take these motherfuckers' money, and I'm not going to stop. I would win 90% of every hand that I wanted to win, me personally. You know what I mean? Because it is luck. There's luck involved too.
It's
to
a huge
point.
amount of luck.
10%, 90% skill, 10% luck. That's life. That's life. That's my saying, by the way. I made that saying up. 90. That's life. Is 90% skill, 10% luck. All right, dude. I'm ending this.
All right, bro.
It's not.
It's been great. Another one for the books, you know.
Yeah, man. So I have cough in there. I'm literally like drinking, and I can feel my voice going. And just, I don't know. I think I haven't been feeling good. The weather, it was cold as shit. So
weather.
My bad. Usually don't cough, but
all right, y'all.
Yo,
thanks for listening.
Yeah, man. Peace out. I'll hit you up later. Don't forget to get in your game too. Fucking what the game? Before we go. Fucking, oh my God, that's how bad I am. Summoner's War. Lost Interior.
Bro, I've been stuck on this poker game, bro.
Right, man. Don't forget to fuck around. Just at least log in, get your dailies, bro. Let your clan know you're there.
Yeah.
Don't like boot you, dude, because you might be in the mood to play that one day for like a week, and it's happened to me once. So
yeah.
All
right, bro.
All right, man. Well, listen, I'm saying peace out, dude. Peace out to you guys.
Take care of yourself and one another.
Exactly.
Jimmy James.
Yeah, Suede-be-podcasting. Thanks for being on the show, bro.
Anytime.
All right, man. Take care.
All right, peace.
Coming at you with another episode of Whose Line Is It? Guys, what's up? This is Jimmy James. Guys, what's up? This is guys. What's up? Guys, what's up? Guys. Guys, what's guys? 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 By the way, if you don't know what's going on, this is me playing with Audio Lab. There's so much you could do on this thing. Like, I mean, a lot. So, for example, guys, what's up? This is Jimmy James, and we're coming. You. All right. So you want to play that? Watch this. Guys, what's up? This is Jimmy James, and we're coming. Here we go. You. I'm close me, but I should have done this a while. Close me, but I should have. Let's see. To my followers, that's Brad. To my followers, that's to. Watch this. Now I'm gonna loop it. You can go up to 40 times. Just that part. Check it out. To my followers, that to my followers, that to my followers, that to my followers. You like that? To my followers, that to my followers, that to my followers. A little redundant and ridiculous, huh? But yeah, that's basically shit you could do with Audio Lab Pro. I mean, there's so much. Anyway, all right, be right back after this with Whose Line Is It? Alright, guys, wanted to say once again thanks to Suede-be-podcasting and my boy Dwayne for coming on. And like always, take care of yourselves and one another. Peace the fuck out.